YouTube, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Bad Apple. We're gonna try and finish
Big-
what we have so far.
Yeah,
Which is not
we're
that.
on Trish route.
I loaded the wrong save. Oh.
Okay.
Aaron got shot, that's the end. Good job, everyone. Alright, so yes. So, apparently we're now switching to playing as Trish.
And we're going back in time.
Hold on, wait a minute. Why is that there?
I don't know what you're
talking about. It's fucking OBS. I updated it and everything broke. As usual.
I don't know why your OBS breaks all the time.
I think we're Trish
too
now.
much shit. We are Trish now.
Oh. Is it because my internet's dying and we're dropping frames?
Possibly. I mean, you haven't done anything other than... You haven't done anything on my end on the screen.
Well, anyway. Fine, it's... fine. See, why the internet is breaking for me is because I decided to try and upload part 1 while we started streaming part 2. And even just uploading a small single YouTube video causes everything to die. Because OBS is an internet hog.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just gonna move on with it. His eyes look up at me, begging. Fucking pathetic. Wait. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Slammed the metal bat against his chest. Again. Again. Each swing more brutal than the last. This skinny bastard fucking dies today. You took everything from me. Just fucking die, you piece of shit. Get a couple of swings against his leg for good measure. I hear a sharp crack as the metal meets the skin. As the rubber hits the road. Fuck. He passed out from the pain. No good. Get the fuck up! I shot at the groveling little monkey, giving him a kick in the groin. I need you awake for this! I raise the baseball bat toward his head and take aim. Before I can bash his brains out, a voice shouts to me from the car behind and distracts me. Oi, well, ole.
Oh, hello.
What? Rosa? Stella, too? Fucking hell, everyone in the ass end of Skid Row is gonna hear that racket. Gotta get out of here. I don't want to leave my work unfinished, but I'll find him again. Give him a sharp kick to the leg again, causing him to cry out and take off as quickly as I can, taking a quick turn into the alleyway to my right. I don't know if they're following me or not, so I instinctively take cover behind one of the dumpsters. Fuck everyone who ever talked shit about me being short. Wait for a few moments, anticipating the footsteps of my pursuers to become louder and louder, but all I hear is the distant yelling of Spanish. I have to keep... ¿Qué estás haciendo? Vain dame al meterlo en el carro, hijora. I don't speak Spanish, so I can only assume Rosa's calling me out. Fuck cunt. Why would she and Stella save the worthless human who did nothing but cause misery for everyone around him? Don't just stand there. Help me get him in the van. Vamonos. Wait, they're not coming after me? My suspicions come true as my eardrums are greeted by the obnoxious sound of rubber hitting the cracked pavement road as the tires' screeching becomes fainter.
Is she Master Chief?
Yes. After a few minutes of silence, I can only assume that they're long gone now. Move the paintball mask first as the cold wind hits my face, kissing my scales with its chill. Fuck both of them. Fuck Anon, fuck that weirdo anime-loving stego bitch, and fuck that stupid religious fascist. The heavy panting caused by my adrenaline quickly turns into rage. Why couldn't I finish the job? Why can't I make things right for Fang? My grip on the bat tightens. Why can't I just fucking kill Anon? God damn it! The dumpster echoes. Yeah, the dumpster echoes throughout the alleyway with a twang sound as I take out my rage by beating it as hard as I can. Fucking skinny bastard! And then...
Well, that's hitting the wall, not the dumpster.
Then, as if I had the wind knocked out of me, I drop the bat as I am left with exhaustion despite still seething with cold hatred. Beneath that hatred is sorrow. No friends left. Family wants nothing to do with me. No real future, and Fang is gone. Forever. Could have done better. No, I should have been done better. It's not over yet. Still have work to do. I crouch down and reach under the dumpster to pull out a worn black duffel bag that hockey players usually use to store their equipment. Still can't believe I had to wear this ridiculous fucking outfit when I pulled this job. Jesus, I look like a character from one of Riley's video games. No better time than now to get the shit off. I drop the mask from my hands as it lands into the bag. Again, taking off all the other articles of clothing, along with the steel-toed boots I was wearing. By the time I take everything else off, I'm left wearing nothing but a tank top and some light shorts. Thought crosses my mind that I'm actually stripping down in not just a cold autumn evening, but doing it in a dark alleyway in Skid Row of all places. Beginning to roll myself up, I unzip the bag, revealing a clean pair of clothes consisting of my favorite yellow hoodie and my typical track pants and red boots. One of the only things I could grab when I left home. Again, dressing as quickly as I can while hiding behind the dumpster. I don't want some perv to see me half naked in an alleyway. The cold makes it difficult to move my arms around the hoodie and properly fit it in. After rather hastily getting dressed, all that's left is to put everything away. Pick up the bat and notice that bloodstains on it. Despite failing at my job, I can't help but feel the corners of my mouth rise with some satisfaction.
Yeah, we're playing Snit game.
Yeah, we're playing Snit. We're snitting. Pretty sure I fucked up Anon's leg even more. Would have been surprised if this shit had never heals now.
Schmucker, welcome to part 2 of cute Stella sprites and stuff.
Welcome to Bapple.
Yeah, welcome to Bapple.
I cleaned the bat with some disinfectant wipes I packed with everything else and began to carefully wrap it with the getup I just disguised myself in. Kind of like a Christmas present. After putting my clothes and bat away and zipping the bag shut, I sling it across my back and plan out my route. What's left now is to head to Lou True and get rid of the evidence. One of the few places that haven't abandoned me. About an hour passes and finally enter one of the livelier areas of Little Trudon.
The one street.
The single street of Little Trudon.
Yeah, this is a new one. This isn't the NTR one.
No. Although Fang is dead, so...
Yeah, this is, Fang is dead, so now Stella can watch better anime and have PTSD. And, Trish is now gonna kill him.
Fang died so...
Teenagers.
Fang died so Stella can watch Vinland Saga.
That's right. Fang died so Stella can watch Vinland Saga.
This part of town kind of reminds me of home, making me feel at ease, even if only briefly. Approaching the end of the street corner, I turn around and instantly spot my destination. Dino Mo's Pizzeria. As I approach the restaurant entrance, I glance through the windows to see the establishment filled almost to capacity. I'm honestly surprised. Why the hell are these so many people here on a Sunday night? That's what I fucking needed. An entire building full of people to see some Triceratops thug carry a duffel bag containing a bad Halloween costume and a formerly bloody bat. Let's just get this over with. Hello, it is me, strange woman.
Yeah.
I enter the restaurant, opening the door with one hand, carefully not to hit the door with my bag. The bell rings at my arrival, and my nostrils are hit with the overwhelming scent of cheese, tomato sauce, and meat. Carnivore meat.
Welcome to the historic Dynamo's table for one.
A human woman calls to me with an unenthusiastic expression, dressed in a typical apron and hat with the Dynamo's logo. I'm here to see the manager.
Okay, we got a code K at the front desk. A very special K.
Code Kate. Did this bitch just call me a carrot? Fuck.
I think it's Mo.
That's probably Mo, isn't it? Oh, it's amazing how he's like, hey, let's sit down and play some mods, and it always ends up just being the Jak show.
I don't know what to tell you. You wanted it to be the Jak show.
I'm coming. I've had enough monkeys to deal with today already. Finally, the jolly-looking
Triceratops.
Yeah, I was about to say Triceratops.
Tyrannosaurus.
I have seen the word T-Rex so many times I forgot how to say Tyrannosaurus.
It's a Tyrannosaurus. Because he's a tyrant.
Finally, the jolly-looking Tyrannosaurus Rex comes from around the corner where the server is looking. Hey, Trish. Good to see you. Just come into my office in the back. I'll be right with you. Yeah, real deal, Mo. I dryly nod as I begin to head his direction, passing by all of the tables of people having their dinner as they stare at me. What the fuck are they looking at? Oh no, a Triceratops. She's gonna ruin our shitty dinner with her short temper. It takes all that I have to resist the urge to tell these shitheads off. Finally enter the room in the back to see a rather well-maintained and clean office. Equipped with a filing cabinet, some shelves containing various awards and framed newspapers, with, of course, some booze.
More stuff that didn't really need to be described as we can see it.
No. Verbatim, unabridged, fanfic adaptation. Not a single line was cut or changed.
Good.
They even said, someone asked, did you fix, some of, the plot holes, or, some of that stuff? And they're like, nope.
No.
Nope. No.
That is not what our assignment was. Our assignment was to turn it into a mod.
Centred. Centred against the wall lies a rather clean-looking oak desk. The only objects on it were a filing cabinet and 2 glasses. Surprised Mo managed to keep this place so clean, considering those tiny arms of his. I sit in the chair adjacent to the wall as I continue to wait for the lively Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm overwhelmed with the thoughts that have been racing through my head the past few days. My siblings okay? Why isn't Reed answering my texts? Why couldn't I kill that skinny bastard?
You think Reed overdosed?
Who knows? But before I could finish him off, those 2 goody losers from school showed up and ruined everything. Why would they even want to protect a piece of shit like him? Anon ruined everything. He took Fang away from me. Fang, my bandmate, my gay lover. Well, I mean...
No, yeah, my look.
Alrighties, sorry about that. Because I had to deal with some tables, you know how it is.
I don't work at a pizzeria.
I turn around to see the usual larger-than-life grin from the restaurant's owner dissipate to a rather calm one, betraying his usual persona as the door closes. So, did you do it? I nod as I unzip the duffel bag to show him both the bat and the still bloody wipes, along with the shitty disguise. Mo lets out a deep sigh as he walks over to the shelf and grabs a bottle of whiskey.
You know, we normally don't serve underage patrons here, but you looks like you could use a stiff drink right now.
He offers me a glass as he returns the bottle to his desk. Not a patron.
Beg to differ. Considering all the jobs you've taken from me the past 2 months.
He chuckles as he pours the whiskey into the 2 glasses, filling them both with arbor and ambrosia, and nods before placing an envelope in front of me. I can briefly make out shades of green through the paper. You know I didn't do this for the money. For the money.
Yeah, but you'd be an idiot not to take it. Look, let me be real with you, kid. The only reason I had you do this was because I owed a buddy a favor. Not that old Mo here had much choice. Hopefully, now that you taught this punk a lesson, he won't be a problem for him no more.
If you didn't want him to be a problem anymore, then you should have given me a gun, not a bat. Oh, I had to turn the alerts off because they fucking broke.
Oh. Well.
I'll play it anyway.
Well, we gotta have money.
Money.
We'll play it anyway. Oh, the alert's still broken? No, I think they're on. Hold on, let me see if I can re-trigger that. No, I believe it's working now.
Oh, okay.
My retort elicits a groan from Mo in response as he begins to rub his eyes. Or rather, struggles to rub his eyes.
Help me, kids, I'm blind. I can't see this shit. Look, kid, you've already been over this. You've done good work so far. Offering security and whatnot, but I don't need a hitman.
Fucking coward. Of course he doesn't have the balls to see what he needs to be done. You're kidding, right? That piece of shit deserves to die. If it weren't for him, if it weren't for him, Fang would still be alive.
Listen.
Mo's voice bellows through the office, cutting me off.
Listen, kid. Maybe you's right, and Anon's a piece of shit.
Maybe he is that, and more.
But this obsession of yours with that kid ain't healthy. It's gotta eat you up from the inside out. Well, it's not too late to change course. You's a good kid. You can stop taking these types of jobs from me and get back on the right path.
Why would Mo want Anon to have the shit kicked out of him?
I think it was Ripley. Ripley did. Because he said he was
Why couldn't Ripley just fucking do it then?
Because Ripley would end up in a car accident and then he'd be forgiven.
How could I forget?
It's
not too late to take back your life.
Yeah, what the hell does he know? I pick up the glass and down the entire glass.
Okay, so, like, I think my issue with this part is it's not needed. I can totally understand why unhinged Trish would think that Anon needed to fucking get the shit kicked out of him or die or do anything like that, but you really didn't need to drag Mo into this at all. This is an unnecessary scene.
No, I like that Mo's at least being like, look, you need to, like, let this go. You need to
Sure, but you didn't
head.
need to do it in this way. And it didn't need to be Mo. It's still an unnecessary scene.
That, like, tragedy begets tragedy, so, like, Trish is just doing this of her own accordance, that she just really wants Anon dead, despite the fact that, once again, that is not what Fang wanted in ending 1.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, and I'm not blaming the mod itself. I mean, we already know that it's the fanfic. So, maybe what it was the person's like, I need it to be longer, and then just went back and added this in just to be like, yeah,
12
something needs
chapters
to be there
long.
to fucking...
Everything needs
Yeah,
to be...
but I mean, some people seem to think longer is better.
Not everything needs to be nothing in the chamber. Anyway, I drink the glass. The harsh liquid trickling. I'm becoming a pond. The harsh liquid trickled down my throat helps ease my nerves before sitting it back down on the desk. My life ended a long time ago, Mo. 4 months.
4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Fucking months. Like, I understand 4 months is a long time, okay? Especially when you're dealing with something. 4 months can feel like forever. But it was 4 fucking months ago. These are fucking teenagers.
I am dead inside. I proceed to stand up and walk towards the exit, but I call out before I open the door. I'll be back next Friday.
In 4 months.
Next Friday, Mo. In 4 months. My response elicits yet another sigh from him as he further deflates in his desk and picks up his own glass. Yeah, sure. Be seeing you then, kiddo.
See, now this probably would have been different is if she was picking up jobs for Mo, right? And that's totally fine. And then if she came in and was like, yeah, so I did it. And Mo's just like, did what? You didn't fucking, like, kick the shit out of fucking Anon, did you? And he's like, yeah, he fucking deserves it. And then Mo's just like, come on. He's a fucking kid, and shit happens. Like, Fang could have fucking made her... She was making her own goddamn decisions. See, now that would have been different. I think it's because of the way it went around. It just is like a nothing. It's a nothing.
I exit back into the restaurant and close the door behind me. I do my best to avoid looking at those nosy pricks at the tables as they glance my way with judging eyes.
They're not
the
even
hell do they
judging.
know?
They're just like mouths full of pizza being like, she was off in a hurry. You
Well,
know, it's kind of like
exactly.
that meme. I bet he's thinking about other women, and he's just like, I wonder how many hot dogs I can fit in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing. She's like, these fucking people are judging me, and they're just like, I really like her hoodie.
Yeah.
Wonder where I could get a hoodie like that.
Because I don't even think it said once that they were actually looking at her. She just assumed they were.
And this is why people don't like Trish.
Well, yeah. It's good for a foil, but yeah. The skinny server calls me with a dull expression as I promptly ignore her and walk out the door, once again ringing the entry bell.
Trish is racist.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Now that that's dealt with, I just want to get back to my apartment.
She's specious.
And not have to worry about anyone else. Mo and his high and mighty bullshit, or Reed just being high in general.
Reed is always high.
After what happened that day, Reed really started to lose himself with that Karf shit.
Makes sense.
I'm not even sure how much of him is left, to be honest. It fills me with pain every time I come home. I see less of him there. I don't want to bury any more friends. As I walk home through the dark streets of Troden,
It's so bright outside.
my mind continues to be overwhelmed as I'm reminded by just how shitty life has been.
Remember how I said I was really happy that they went from Anon's room into a hallway instead of just out into the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to that? Why is there not a dark street now that she's in, walking home?
Because the CG was already there. And Shido is too busy
Because they ran out of budget? They ran out of budget.
After I proved to be disappointing as always, my family threw me away. Failing school and just being a shitty sister. The former has been particularly fucking me over the most. Not many places want to hire a Triceratops dropout. Oh, I'm just another bad egg. I'm just gonna cause trouble.
You're the one who left school.
Fuck all of them. And worst of all, that fucking Skinny is still alive.
You know, killing him will
fuck?
not bring Fang back.
Who the fuck does he think he is? Coming out of nowhere, ruining wrong drama, destroying everything we had going, and... he took Fang away from us. From me. I loved them. More than anything else, and he fucking killed them. I swear I will find him again, and I will bash his brains out next time, for sure. Alright, goodbye.
Well, yeah, we're back to Anon.
Alright, goodbye. It's just as Stella.
I've been watching Vinland Saga. It's actually pretty good.
Just a single episode of Vinland Saga, like, oh, okay. The next 3 days have been excruciating, yet thankfully quick. Not surprising.
Trish, you have no enemies. So this is post E1? Yeah.
Not surprisingly, since I had lost all sense of time a while ago.
No, she's still school snooted, and you know Trish, she's gonna think that Anon was the one who did it or some shit.
She was. Trying to ignore a massive headache that makes my skull feel like it's shrinking as it crushes my brain. I've just been staring at the wall for the past couple of minutes, gazing upon its yellow-stained brilliance.
Schmucker, have you watched Vinland Saga?
Although I can't say these past 3 days have been any more productive or eventful than the norm. A typical rock ring session here, trolling some Kenyan gum enthusiast forums there, not to mention my attempts to find a new Adderall hookup haven't been exactly successful. Well, as it turned out, that bitchy pharmacist at my usual shop notified all the other pharmacies in the area, so I got blacklisted as a junkie. Just my fucking luck. Since I ran out of meds, I've had to rely solely on shitty dollar store coffee to keep me awake. Even then, it hasn't exactly helped. Passed out at 2 in the morning, right on top of my desk while watching a Saturnia marathon. The dreams I had were... the less I think about them, the better.
All the Saturnia characters were dead. Fang shot them all.
Fang says, I'm fucking Cyan Heart, or whatever, and then shoots them all with her beam.
I'm the real Sailor Moon.
Despite all the hell I've been through these past couple of months, my mood has improved slightly over the past few days since my reunion with Rosa and Stella. Never in my life did I expect to run into them again. Nor would I expect they would want anything to do with me. I was so convinced...
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did you get into the second season? Because, like I said last night when you weren't here, first season's cool, but I think second season's important. And so I'm kind of wondering if, like, the person watched all of Vinland Saga and was like... Well, no, when was the fanfic written?
Bad Apple was written... See if I can find that in my history, because I looked it up last night. Oh, of course it's not going to show up. It shows me Google searching an Aqualops. On archive.
Hey, Schmucker, do you know what a Tiara Yugen is?
Bad Apple. Edit your search to include Snoot game. Bad Apple was November 11th, 2023.
Let me see something. You said November 11th?
Yep.
Okay, well, season 2, I think, ended June 5th, 2023. So yeah, what if the person watched all of Vinland Saga and was like, I have a good idea for a fucking story?
Hold on, why don't I just ask Umbra?
I don't know Umbra.
I don't either, but I can at least message them.
Yeah, be like, hey, is this based off of Vinland Saga? Kerb wants to know.
What is the question? If this is based?
Well, you could ask him, like, hey, did you watch Vinland Saga and then had a good idea for a story? And that's how Bad Apple came to be.
No, he got Bad Apple because he was listening to Bad Apple and he thought of this story.
Oh. I too do that. I don't know, it's a lot of Vinland Saga going on. It could just be me, but
I have asked Umbra how much of Vinland Saga did they watch?
okay, yeah, perfect.
I was so convinced. Yeah, it was a
It was a
dino type in
dinosaur at
this.
the beginning. It was the pharmacist.
I was so convinced that they would just abandon me once Rosa drove me home, and after having me stay the night, they've just been chatting with me every day. Both of them. Rosa and I mainly talked about what's been happening at Volcano High since the shooting. It was through Rosa that I learned that Principal Spears resigned about 2 weeks after the incident, along with Mr. Farnsworth and Mr. Suki. Can't say I blamed them. Couldn't have been easy on the conscience, knowing students under their care died. Youths that they guided through the daily slog.
I
one
was
day
wrong,
and
Schmucker.
found
It's a
out that-
Tiara Yuden.
Very same day. Imagine that, like, you know, weapons.
Huh. What
Yeah,
kind of
well,
weapons?
No, the movie.
Oh,
Where,
the
like,
movie.
the teacher was ostracized just because the children disappeared, right? Something completely
Right.
out of her control.
Right.
And like everyone knew that.
Well,
And even
they
then-
no, they thought something had to have happened with the teacher at first.
So entered teachers who, like, you know, teachers of a school shooting incident. Like, Shaq, that'd be rough.
Yeah.
Anyway, you said they guided through their daily slog. There one day and gone on that very same day. Through our texting sessions, Rosa dominated most of the conversations, frequently inquiring about my well-being after I accidentally confessed to being a schizo. Have they been bothering you today, Anon? And how has your sleep been? Part of me feels like I'm talking with my mother rather than my friend. Although the Rosa's done more for me than the past week, and my actual mom's done for me in the last 6 months. Possibly ever, even. For as engaging as my texts with Rosa have been, my conversations with Stella have been far more engaging. The girl I met last Sunday, who ran away at the sight of me or broke down in a panic due to my freakout, was nowhere to be found during those texts. Stella was a lot more outgoing, asking about any anime I've been checking out while telling me all the new shows she's been seeing. Her taste has improved, if only slightly. It turns out she plays video games too, which makes sense since anime and tarot readings can get boring after a while.
Yeah, she plays Snoot game all the time.
Yeah. Or, hell yeah, plays the shit I fucking play.
What's God
Although-
Collusion?
God Collision's the only one I can't place.
I'm assuming Parasorna is Persona.
Yes.
Last Wish 14? Well, I guess that's Final Fantasy.
That would be Final Fantasy.
Whatever God Collision is.
I don't know what the joke is, but I feel like as soon as someone told me, because I'm like, okay, is it like Dota? Is she playing a MOBA?
She's playing League of Legends.
Yeah, I'm sitting there just being
She's
like,
ranked.
she's fucking
do not
diamond
like-
tier.
I do not like talking to her when she is in the middle of playing LOL.
She calls me slurs.
She's been talking to this green gator girl. Yeah. But have you ever heard you have ever heard of that goddamn thing before? Well, now you have, because we have, and she's a pharmacist.
Although that's where our tastes seem to diverge, as she plays typical weeb trash like God Collision, Last Wish 14 Online, and of course, fucking Parasaurna.
Yeah, and you play Halo over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, Halo 2's the best one, so...
It's like it's like the whole fucking COD zombies fucking phenomenon. You wanna know why I don't like video games?
Why?
Anon's the reason I don't like video games.
Okay. Can't say I'm surprised, honestly. Additionally, she told me that she's been trying to become a better artist by practicing in her free time. She even sent me some photos of her art.
Let's see them.
Knowing Stella, I was expecting some basic Fujo shit. Still, the images I got were actually pretty well done. It just goes to show how little I really knew about Stella until now.
Let me see them.
How little I knew about Rosa and Stella, actually. All of Stella's works seem to be the same general kind of idea. Close-ups of anime characters, some surrounded by flowers, one of them obscured by bathing in the stars. However, that one piece that stood out to me, was her drawing of a particularly long, white-haired human woman, clutching her chest in a sea of tears. Her eyes closed shut.
We think it's their autistic fascination.
Yeah, her eyes closed shut, tears staining her cheeks, and yet the expression painted across her face showed peace rather than sadness.
Okay, are we gonna see it?
No. Well, I'm not gonna pretend that I know the first thing about art. I can tell she poured much of herself into those drawings. Despair, sorrow, fear.
Sounds like someone's been playing Persona.
And yet there's hope. While her art is clearly influenced by the anime she watches, paired with the typical occultist art found on tarot cards, many of her drawings seem to be driven by her own emotions and the trauma she endured. Stella didn't explain the meanings of these pieces when she sent them to me. She only asked for feedback, and seeing how sensitive she was when I saw her a couple of days ago, I didn't feel comfortable asking what the pieces really represented. I'll ask her later. Rosa did say she wanted to take us out to dinner today.
We're having chipotle.
It was originally going to be lunch, but I guess something happened during a gardening club meeting, so we had to delay it till later in the day. But still, it's nice to see them again. For the longest time, I was prepared to spend my life as a hermit.
For the longest time.
But since those two came back into my life, I felt something inside me that I haven't felt in a long time.
4 months.
Live. What the fuck?
You know what? 5 months. I'll give him 5 months, because that last month, he probably wasn't feeling too alive. Yeah, I have the sniffles.
Okay. The sudden rhythmic banging emerging from the door causes me to jump slightly. Thankfully, I'm in my bed. I probably would have bumped against my desk if I were sitting in my chair, and I didn't want to repeat of the cigarette incident. My leg's practically being held together by a shitload of gauze bandage, so I really need to be careful. Shuffling myself out of the worn mattress and taking hold of my crutches, I wobble over to the front door. For the first time in a while, I did some cleaning. My apartment still looks like shit, but at least I won't be tripping on all the garbage anymore. The remaining mess is now regulated to my dresser and countertop. Quietly, leaning against the door, I clutch the knife in my pocket as I take a peek through the peephole. I can only make out a blur of white obscuring the run-down hallway. Glancing closely, I can make out... feathers? No. Is this real? Is she in my head? How is she able to knock on the door? Is it her parents? Did her mother have white feathers too? Trish could find me, then they'd be able to as well. Fuck. Vamos? ¿Qué está haciendo? Open the door already. Wait, Rosa? I instinctively rubbed my eyes with my free hand and gazed back into the peephole to see a rather expectant-looking ankylosaurus who appears to be holding something behind her back. Anon? You home? Wait, how the hell did she even find out my room number? She's only ever dropped me off in front of the entrance. Taking my weight off the door. No, Kerb's just dealing with some bad fucking hay fever.
That's really funny, though.
Taking my weight off the door, I unlock it and manage to open it with my free hand, leaning my back against the door for support. Hola, Anon. This is good to see you again. Ready to get some dinner? Wait, that was today? What? 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 What do you mean that was yes, that you said earlier. Hey, dinner's today.
No, down more. Gambling. Up.
Okay.
Wait, right here.
Rosa did say she
going to... Yeah, dinner today.
Fuck me, I really have lost all sense of time. But who am I to say no to a meal? Ready as I'll ever be. Wonderful.
Same as it ever was.
Wunderbar. What? Rosa? Oh, but I have something for you before you go. Rosa moves her arm, revealing a large leg brace in her hand. Mi madre was able to get you a new leg brace. Replace the one that was broken. Me? I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
You can thank me by coming with us for a good time. Yeah, okay, thumbs up. Ooh. I can't help but feel a smile form on my lips as well. The sensation has become so forward over the past few months that I've forgotten what it feels like. Nobody has been this kind to me in what feels like years. Thank you, Rosa. This really means a lot to me. I'm about to say more, but it occurs to me that something is missing. Where's Stella?
I killed her.
I murdered
You
her.
thought this was Stella mod? No.
Oh, Stella is just waiting for us by the elevator. Wait, why didn't she come with Rosa? It's not like we haven't talked the past few days. You're mumbling again, Anon? Oh. No te preocupes. She's happy to see you, but you must remember how she is right now. Yeah, that's true. I'm so inconsiderate of other people's feelings. I suppose that makes sense, given her shy nature. It makes sense that she would have an easier time conversing over text rather than in person, especially with everything that's happened to her. As we approach the elevators,
Hoodie.
my eyes begin to spot a certain lime-colored stego leaning against the wall on the ground, currently engrossed by her phone with her headphones plugged in. She actually seems rather calm for someone sitting by herself in the city's shittiest apartment complex. No, it looks like she belongs perfectly. Stella? My words echo throughout the hall as the preoccupied Stella ignores my words, as she watches whatever's on her phone. Stella, it's... Stella shouts in reply to Rosa's sudden touch, while remaining seated on the ground, hyperventilating. Her reaction almost caused me to land on my own ass, as opposed to landing on someone else's ass. It's hard enough to keeping balance on crutches. Hey. Está bien. Look, Anon's here. Now we're ready to go. Stella's breathing slowed down, and she looked past Rosa. The distressed expression painted across her face quickly warmed up as soon as she recognized me.
Hey, Anon. It's good to see you again.
You too, Stella. Come on. There's more I can say than just that. Think, Anon, think. So, how's that Viking anime you told me about the other day?
Yeah.
I can feel the
It calling
tension.
here tonight.
Yeah, her orchestra. And she lifts herself off the ground, and the slight smile on her face becomes more apparent.
Oh, I finished it already. It was such a good show. You should definitely watch it. You know, it'd be cute
What?
if one of the hoodie strings was in her mouth. We've all done it.
If it just becomes fucking Vinland Saga.
Yeah. If the fucking bot is just Vinland Saga, and then Umbra comes back at you and go, none of it, why?
Okay, Ninos. Should probably get going and continue this conversation in the car, see? Stella and I both nod, and the three of us continue our way out of my apartment. I wonder where Rosa has in mind, anyway.
Domimos.
Taco Bell. Alright, we're in it. We're in chapter 3. About 15 minutes passed since we left Skin Row, and the drive felt nice. The rhythm stayed the same as the past 2 times, with Rose in the driving seat, Stella in the passenger seat, and myself in the back seat all to myself. Granted, I always preferred the back seat, especially when I went on long drives with my parents when I was younger. However, back then, I didn't have to position my mangled leg to avoid hurting it. I take notice of said leg, now equipped with a leg brace where it has broken. The brace definitely makes it more comfortable and manageable. Trying to move around with a broken leg, having no way to hold it in place, was difficult to say the least. However, the lively conversations I had with Rosa and Stella helped me forget some of the pain. Learning about what these two have been up to since graduating was quite refreshing. Stella was telling us how she started a new art piece she was working on after being inspired by some anime, of course. Meanwhile, Rosa told me about Spears' replacement, and most likely the source of much of her stress. I can't escape this fucking whore.
Roberts?
Yes. Mierda, I tell you. Principal Roberts is going to be the death of me. There's always something that's never good enough. Meetings should be handled this way, or you can't make that change. I miss Principal Spears. He may have been strict, but at least he was fair. Damn, this new principal sounds like a real hard-ass. Spears may have been an exception to the rule, but if you aren't a tyrannical dickbag, are you even a school principal? From the passenger seat's window, Stella gazed at our surroundings before turning to the driver.
Rosa, where did you say we would eat again?
I was curious about that myself. Where did Rosa want to take us? I don't recall her saying anything other than she wanted to take us out for dinner. Oh.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, it is this lovely little Italian place over in Little Troden. Oh. Oh. I heard sings ever so slowly with those words.
Was Rosa... Rosa was there when they had the concert.
Yes. Everyone was. She doesn't mean... Remember that concert we went to last year?
Yeah, there we go.
No. Fuck! Out of all of the places we could have gone to for dinner, why does it have to be that place?
Oh, nice.
Stella replied.
Oh,
That concert
nice.
we went to with the school shoot.
Oh.
Sing that song about Hitler.
I think in E1 they never got that far. They started the set, like, it went downhill, and they never sang a single song.
I think it happens in every route.
No. You have ending 1, the electrical equipment dies, and I don't think I think they tried and they got booed off, so it never really went anywhere. Ending 2, I don't remember. Ending 3, everything works out as planned. Ending 4, the wire still gets tripped, but Fang continues to sing acoustically. Like, I could be wrong, but that's how I remember it.
Okay, alright.
So, if this is post-ending 1, it would make sense that they tried to have a concert, and it just didn't, it didn't fucking pan out. Which means that Stella never got her shit kicked in the mosh pit.
Stella replies, full of feigned enthusiasm. It isn't hard to tell that she isn't the most enthusiastic about eating at that restaurant either. As Rose's car approaches our destination, the large neon sign begins to reflect the color across the windshield. Dino Moe's. Rose had put the car in park, surprisingly far away from the building. A quick glance in front of us shows that most of the nearby parking spots have already been occupied by different cars. Hey, it's really busy tonight. Hopefully that the wait to get in isn't too long. Yeah, no kidding. Try to hide the guilt and shame bubbling inside me with a nonchalant reply.
Yeah, it...
My attention is directed towards the stammering Stego in the driver's seat, visibly uncomfortable, her eyes pointing at the dashboard. Rosa notes this and places a hand on her shoulder. Hey, it's okay, Stella. I'm sure it won't be too bad in there. Plus, you got Anon and me, see?
Yes, you're right. We...
I don't know if that's a we. Wait, why did she... Oh, wait, no. Bad Apple is... Just remember, Bad Apple is the start of French Stella.
Oh.
Her last name is Baudelaire in this. That's right.
I guess I'm French now.
You are French?
What? It is okay, Anon.
Do you need help with the car door, Anon? Rose's question snaps me out of my own thoughts. Oh, fuck, that caught me off guard. I should be okay. I attempt to open the door to my right and carefully move my non-crippled leg out of the car and onto the ground. It's super awkward, but I catch on quickly. Bueno. Let's go have some dinner now, Jean-Louis.
Quebec, Stella.
He is Quebecian. But why is she Quebecian? The world may never know.
Okay.
Yeah. The three of us proceed to make our way to the entrance of Dynamo's. Rosa tries to match my slow pace, seemingly concerned about my walking ability. Stella, on the other hand, walks more slowly than either of us. I turn my head to see her trailing behind, hood over her head and both her hands in her pockets.
There is no hood over her head.
I turn my head to see her trailing behind, hood over her head and both her hands in her pockets. She's clearly not looking forward to this dinner. I can't say that I blame her.
Why couldn't we have just ordered the pizza to your house?
No. An uneasy feeling of dread and regret grows larger the closer we get to the restaurant. It is a tight feeling gripping my chest like a vice as I drag my feet towards the building. The restaurant was owned by Fang's uncle, who let us use the place as the band's first ever venue. The restaurant where we had our first date, where I got to see the girl behind that angry mask. Only for me to fuck it all up and force that mask back onto her. Hang on. Are you okay? Fuck, there's a mess of her me mumbling. How much did she hear? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, I was just thinking about some stuff I'm dealing with at home. I try to deflect Rose's questions, but she doesn't seem to buy my answer completely. Okay. But remember, we're always here for you if you need to talk. Crisis is averted, at least for now. The three of us finally make our way inside the restaurant. To none of our shock, it's fairly busy today. There's already a group of people in front of us, college students from the looks of them, pining for the table.
As we zoom in to the invisible college students.
The single table in this restaurant. Glancing around the establishment, I can count the empty tables on my hand. My eyes wander to the table where Fang and I sat. Currently occupied by a disinterested family of 4.
Okay.
It's currently occupied by the disinterested family of 4. The emotions hit me all at once like a flood. Regret.
Akira!
Sorry.
Akira!
Akira.
Lodging.
Lodging, indeed. Longing. I'm too distracted by my own pity party to acknowledge the overwhelming scent of cheese and tomato sauce in the air. Okay, you gotta admit it smells pretty good. Far better than the microwavable cardboard that passes for pizza that I've been partially living off of for months now.
Oh, welcome to the historic download. 2 or 3.
Human woman greets us with a rather monotone voice. She does look surprised to see another human in this part of town, though, as evidenced by her suddenly eyeing me up and down. See,
Are you sure you're not hiding a tail?
What's it to you?
Alright, this way. We're gonna kick this family of 4 out so you can sit in the same spot you had the date with your dead girlfriend who snooted up a school.
It's okay, they're a Triceratops family. No, they're not allowed here anyway.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about them. So you know how we call it a school snooting?
Yeah.
Should I replace all the shots with snots? She snot up the school.
No.
Good, that means I'm definitely gonna.
As we walk towards our table, I get glances from some of the restaurant patrons as I pass their tables. Their expressions ranging from curiosity to confusion. I mean, I'm used to this shit by now, but it's not like they've never seen a human anymore. After all, who's the one that got their table?
See, Jack is right, and everyone else in this game is wrong. Fang didn't want Anon to be at school. She didn't want him to die or get hurt. But everyone seems to think that his death is going to do anything for... And I know that they didn't know that, but it's just a... You know how... And just like with any fucking movie or show, when, like, you know it's supposed to be this way, the characters don't, and you're just like, can we please skip to the part where you know, because I'm getting really sick of this stupid shit. It's probably why I have not watched Kagura at all. I am not looking forward to 3 seasons of... They will! It's just gonna take 3 seasons to get there.
The waitress directs us to a table in the center of the establishment, facing my friends and me as she abruptly stops.
Is table okay with you guys? It's the only table.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't help but notice that
when is
Scylla's
she gonna
struggling
be
to speak
cute
up.
in a hoodie?
The hood's draped over her head while avoiding eye contact with anyone. Excellent. Gracias. The waitress turns to leave but snaps back towards us, looking like she almost forgot the first rule of hospitality.
Oh, you drink?
Oh, I'll just have a lemonade, por favor.
Is Sprite okay?
To a lemonade? Guess they're both made out of lemons, sure, why not? Funny, I always did see her as a lemonade type of girl.
Hey, how about you?
Oh, what?
Another Sprite, got it.
I'll have a Coca-Cola with no ice, please.
Sprite okay?
Is Sprite the only thing you have in this restaurant?
Sprite goes with pizza, I don't know what to tell you.
Thank God, I'm eager to have a cabernet beverage that doesn't taste like mold for once.
And can I have a strawberry milkshake, please? Certainly. We have Sprite and strawberry milkshake.
No in between.
I'm not reading this line. The line is definitely you can have a strawberry milkshake.
Do you at least have Diet Sprite? No.
No. We only have Sprite from 1985. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I can have this strawberry lemonade with my pizza. Or strawberry shake, whatever.
This dinosaur restaurant makes Sprite the way they used to. You get that working
Can I at
customer
least get a
service.
Shirley Temple? Yes.
I get that working customer service must be so draining work, but does this waitress really need to be such a lovely person? All I asked for is a milkshake, and she's
she
going to get
got
the
it.
milkshake.
Yeah, she's going to get it.
It's okay. It's okay. I brought my own.
You brought your own Sprite?
No, the milkshake and on, I swear to God. Would we just get her something like a strawberry soda? Surely you have that on the menu.
Yeah, a Shirley Temple. Let me just grab the grenadine and put it in the Sprite that's all we have. And yeah, it's kind of cherry-ish, strawberry-ish. But no, I will not do that except for the human man who clearly asked for it. Because I am giving this stegosaurus a strawberry goddamn milkshake.
I was gonna say, yeah, we might have something like that, like a strawberry milkshake. No strawberry soda, though.
Yeah, something like that, like strawberry milkshake. Oh, that's what you wanted?
10.
It is a 10 out of 10 service, huh?
Yeah, look. See, no, it's Boomer. You didn't need to be that much of a puta.
It's okay, guys. I'm just so glad I'm getting my milkshake.
The Stego's affirmation causes a soft smile to form on Rose's lips. However, anything she says in reply to that is drowned out by the voices throughout the restaurant. Man, this strawberry milkshake sure is delicious.
Yeah, I'm so glad they haven't run out of strawberry milkshake.
Where?
You know, I definitely
Sprite.
do think Sprite is the best lemon soda.
Sprite is my favorite soda. I'm so glad this is the only restaurant with all of it. No other place in all of Volcadera has Sprite.
From 1985. All those places got new Sprite, and new Sprite sucks ass.
I swear, Mr. Jefferson needs to get that stick out of his ass. His deadlines make no sense.
Is this a new person?
I guess, yeah, they're just people around the restaurant.
We'll see, Jessica. If we have time to stop on the way home, we can check it out. I think they gave me the herbivore sauce. See, that's why I get confused when it's just question mark, question mark, question mark.
That's why you gotta color code them.
Yeah. Sausage!
Sausage!
Zeus!
The
God,
surrounding,
there's bees all over my Zeus!
the surrounding voices drown out my own thoughts almost overwhelmingly. I mean, I think she's cute, but I'm just not even sure if it's the right time to ask her out, you know.
For the last time, I don't care about the new Claws of Duty game. Literally all of them are the same.
Oh! Well, I was gonna say for
Fang. That's Fang color.
That is Fang. But for a split second, Kerb showed up to write a single line in this mod.
What, the Call of Duty
The
shit?
Call of Duty line.
I actually said it was Call of Duty, and then they were like, that's not dinosaur enough, so we're gonna make a Call of Duty. And I was like, God, I hate fucking Snoot fans. You never truly cared about me, did you, Anon?
Wait, what?
What was I to you? A joke? A toy? Another project to fix?
An easy lay.
Did they
It
have
worked.
sex?
No. No. Definitely not. Wait, where is she? I went to gaze around the room, but I found myself without the energy to do so.
Tell
If only
me, it's the only reason you pretended to care about me.
If only I had some sugary drink made out of cream
Lemon.
and sugar and strawberry.
Yeah. But Anon's the reason I don't like video games. All he does is play Halo all day, every day, and watch Saturnia. I don't even think he's even seen another anime.
And then he calls everyone else tastes trash, but that's what makes Anon Anon. Because he's
Fucking
a
Stella's
shithead.
sitting here watching Brotherhood and Vinland Saga.
And fucking other good anime.
Again, Demon Slayer's visuals are top fucking tier. The
I
story
was
could be
thinking
better.
about Promised Neverland.
Only the first season.
What other season is there?
The second season,
what
which
other,
skips the middle part, and...
What other season is there?
No, I'm not playing that game. There is a
will.
second season, it's dog shit, and everyone needs to know about it. It's the same
Everyone
with, like,
needs-
Tokyo Ghoul.
Everyone needs to read.
Tokyo Ghoul is fine until it does its deviation from the manga and is dog shit.
Everyone just needs to read. Read the manga.
Yeah. Just read mangoes, and you'll be good.
Manga reading is so good.
Was so you could get into my pants the last night we had together? Did he get into her pants the last night they had together?
I don't know. It's ambiguous because it could happen. Also, guys, I like the screen shaking effect, but the screen shake is letting me see the checkered border. So, like, maybe do a little zoom in before the shake. Just a little, advice. You do you. I can just see the gray fucking checkered background.
Yeah. I thought that was like a
Oh, see,
point.
now you're good. Now you're good. Now you can just start doing the shaking. Please.
Play. Before you killed me.
No.
I understand.
Hang on. Then my voice pulls me out of my stupor, and I see both Stella and Rosa looking at me expectantly.
I have not watched Usagi Drop, and I do not plan to. And yes, I know. I know. Don't. I mean, okay. I'm gonna put it to you this way. It's Japan. Japan's weird. I honestly don't feel anything about it, but it's just something that, like, when you get to it, you're just like, cool. It went this way.
Japan sure is weird.
Because, like, I'm not gonna... It's a thing that happened. I'm not gonna sit here and be completely outraged or have some meaningful discussion about it and all that type of shit.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, I do
Yeah?
know. Okay, I do know.
Yeah. But it's just like... Yeah. Because, you know, it's the same with, like, Main Abyss. Very hard to recommend. But I'm gonna watch it. It's so fucked up.
Sorry, what did you guys say? We asked what you were thinking of ordering.
I told you, a Sprite. Well, I guess a Shirley Temple.
Oh, right. Dinner. I look down at the menu and start thinking of what to get. I can still faintly hear Fang's words coming from somewhere in the restaurant. I haven't eaten that good in God knows how long. I'd almost forgotten what the taste of an actual pizza was like.
I'm assuming they got a plant-based pizza with no meat.
I've missed the rich cheesy heaven. Rosa sat across from me, enjoying her chicken Alfredo. Herbivore.
What? Yeah, what?
Okay, wait, no, next line is
okay,
actually,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or rather, a herbivore version of chicken Alfredo, which sounds much less appetizing.
Which is funny, because chickens will cannibalize each other.
A lot of things will cannibalize each other. Like spiders. Stella, on the other hand...
I think it's actually, like, kind of healthy to feed chicken a little bit of chicken.
Stella, on the other hand, skips straight to dessert.
I wasn't making a joke.
I didn't think you were. But, like, what more do I have to add to that statement?
Chickens are dinosaurs?
Huh, that sure is an interesting fact. Maybe chickens lack protein. Maybe I can just talk about how Stella is eating cake instead. At least Stella would have made the tiramisu.
Stella does need protein, though.
She needs potassium.
No! Yes, it's potassium, yeah. See, she doesn't need protein, she needs potassium.
Well, you get the protein after the potassium, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, fair.
Stella, on the other hand, skipped straight to the dessert and ordered herself a tiramisu, which she barely touched, although she's been quiet all evening. I bought it 'cause it's French. Do you get it? I'm French.
Tiramisu's okay.
I like it.
It's okay. I only had it that one time because no one else fucking ate it.
I think coming to a crowded restaurant may not have been the best decision for her. We all spent dinner catching up with each other. However, it was mainly Rosa and I speaking. Stella barely said a word. So, Anon, I've been meaning to ask you. Was there anybody who kept in touch with you after, you know? I feel like Kerb sneezes every time I say Anon as Rosa. It seems to be like kind of like on the same time.
It's a big coincidence.
Well, considering how I thought everyone I was close with was either dead or in my guts, keeping in touch didn't seem like a big priority, not really. Rosa and Stella are pretty much the only friends I've had in the past 4 months. Aside from you two, I can't say that I have. I answer truthfully as my hands slump on the table. The other friends I made, well...
They're dead.
They're dead. And online. My response causes Rosa's expression to sour, followed by a look of slight confusion. But what about Trish and Reed? Didn't you used to spend time with them? Rosa, one of them just attacked me.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah, maybe Anon should say that. Those two, it isn't hard to imagine how they feel about me, and I can't say I blame them.
I don't even know if Anon knows.
No, Anon pieced it together like nearly immediately. He did on the car ride to Rosa's house, and he just hasn't said it.
Maybe he forgot. I don't know.
Maybe he did. He forgot. He remembered that
Maybe
dinner was Friday.
Maybe the writing has plot holes in it.
Maybe he remembered that dinner was Friday, then forgot that dinner was Friday. My best friend wound up dead because of my negligence.
See, this is why writing up a second draft is usually a good idea.
I'd be surprised if they didn't want my head on a stick. And speaking of wanting me dead, I'm about 90% sure it was Trish who tried to make that happen the other day. Weren't on the
I'm
best of
honestly
terms
being
to
as
begin
loud
with,
as I
really.
possibly can while I sneeze.
Why?
I think it's funny.
I went it on record before we started. I told Kerb, Kerb, you had hay fever when we did Silent Hill F, and I had to edit out a bunch of your snorting of phlegm because
dude, it's fucking.
I know,
What
but
do you
it's
want
still
from me?
I know, but it's still gross. So like I try to do my best. So I'm like, hey, could you like maybe just like turn your head to the side
I am.
so it doesn't get picked up? I feel like it devolved into this. I am now trying to be as loud as possible.
I'm trying not to catch the sniffling, but you will get the fucking sneezes.
We got into a bit of an argument at prom. I say it as the painful memories return to me. Oh, I don't
If
even
I have
remember.
to suffer, you're suffering with me.
And the things Trish screamed at me when, you know. I'm not sure she wants anything to do with me. Rosa looks down slightly, a sympathetic frown growing on her face, clearly upset by the revelation I just dropped. Plus, there was that whole shit with Trish sabotaging the projector during the assembly. I know it. Stella, can your line? Rosa had a line first. No, it's hard, but please don't swear at the table and...
I think I only recognized one person in his waifu
Yeah, and it was
pictures.
Railgun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it was Railgun.
Is that it? Is that what the peak anime is? It's fucking... It's Railgun?
Scientific Railgun. Or a scientific Railgun. Even though everyone seems to like Accelerator better. They were just mad that you had better taste in waifus than them.
So, like, how is she scientific? Didn't she just wake up with powers? I
My
swear
guy.
I watched season 1 and I still just went, I don't get it.
I have to rewatch the whole thing
No,
to
you
understand. I like Magical Index.
So, I guess...
I like
okay,
the
okay,
idea that this
okay.
dude could slap the god out of anybody.
I'll admit, I didn't shoot myself in the foot. I blew it up with a quarter stick of dynamite because I said, "Hey, what is the order? What is the order to watch Railgun and Index?" And someone said, "You watch." I think it was like you watch episode 1 of Index first, and then you watch Railgun, then you watch the second episode of Index, and you watch the second episode of this, and you bounce back and forth to like episode 13, and then you watch all of these.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I'll watch fucking Index, then the side story of Railgun, and then Accelerator. Plus the movies.
Wasn't Accelerator a villain too? Isn't he the villain?
He's like an anti-hero.
I don't get this.
He's an anti-hero because he has the clone of the railgun.
What do you mean he has the what does that mean?
He's taking care of the clone of the railgun, and
I
it
wish-
was a defective clone because the clone is like 6.
I wish I could say this is boring me to sleep, but it's just making me confused and angry.
Hey,
Making me mad.
this is all because Stella said that he has a good taste in waifus, and the only one we know is Railgun.
You didn't even say the line yet either.
I did say the line.
I don't think you did.
I did. But I will say it again. They were just mad that you had better taste in waifus than them.
Whoa. What? What? Rosa and I look at each other with a surprised look on our faces before turning to Stella, who is sporting an uncharacteristically smug look on her face as she picks off a piece of her tiramisu. Okay, focusing on myself is depressing enough as it is. Let's change the subject. How about you guys? Anyone you kept in touch with
Who are your
from school?
waifus?
Yeah.
No.
Nice going, Anon.
Yeah, I like Stella when she is very smug and has cute Sprite, and Anon just you know what? Anon does deserve to get shit kicked out of him. Keeps bringing up fucking sad shit, and I gotta go back to sad Stella.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked that.
It's okay, but no.
I did keep in touch with a few amigos of mine, but I'm afraid it's nobody that you know when you were at school. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That makes sex?
Everyone, even when I just like to think Anon said that line exactly as I did. They're both looking at him, and he's like, even when I did become acquainted with Rose and Stella, I never really got to learn much about them. I wonder if she kept in touch with... What was I thinking about? Think about Sage. My mind suddenly struggles to remember my current train of thought. The voices in the restaurant start to become increasingly loud and distracting. All the monotonous and mundane conversations about the lives...
Monotonous!
Is that how you spell monotonous? There's no I?
It is all the monotonous. And I don't know if that
Okay, I thought it was tinous.
Yeah.
Monotonous.
No,
There's
yeah,
no I?
monotonous. It's spelled exactly right.
Huh. All the monotonous...
Monotonous.
I thought monotonous had an I in it. I don't think it's that weird to think it did. All the monotonous
it's
and
monotonous.
mundane conversations about their lives, school, work, and new movies start to increase in volume and intensity. Until I hear more voices that don't sound like they're really part of the restaurant's ambience. What's wrong, Anon? Can't get your fix? Starting to get shaky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, these are the people in their heads. So they're fucking jokey. Imagine surviving both a gunshot and a beating, only to die in a restaurant from fucking withdrawal.
These voices become alarmingly familiar, not sounding like they belong to one singular voice, but three different voices overlapping with each other. They're gonna ditch you, too. It's only a matter of time. Do I actually choose to advance these? Because the other ones were automatic, so, like...
You'll always be nothing but a loser. A waste of space. Your parents didn't want you. Your friends didn't want you. I didn't want you.
Can't take this anymore. Excuse me. I interrupt Stella and Rose's conversation to excuse myself, the voices having become so loud to the point where I don't even know if the words out of my mouth were audible. As I make my way towards the bathroom, I briefly catch the worried expressions of both my friends. My head feels like it's wobbling back and forth as I struggle to maintain my balance as I pass by several dinners and tables. Diners? Diners and tables. And dives and drive-ins. I can make out the signs of the bathroom in the restaurant's corner as I quickly waddle towards the men's room and push the door open. At second thought, I make my way towards the sink, and cold water should knock sense into me.
I finally realized it was nothing but stalls. Oh shit, I am in the women's restroom.
Oh, wait, fuck. I turned on the faucet. Well, I mean, everyone has a cloaca, so does that mean they all have to sit?
I do think it's hilarious that restrooms are just restrooms. Because if everyone has to sit, then it wouldn't really matter who went into what restroom, right?
Yeah.
So, what if there's a human in dino restroom? He went into the dino restroom.
The fucking... Remember Intergatory?
You think Mo's gonna show up?
Yes.
Beat him
He's
with
gonna
a
be like,
bat?
hey, non.
You know.
You want to know what a T-Rex dick looks like? Cause I'm gonna do things to you, boy.
And Anon's just like, sorry, I've been so depressed. I do know what a T-Rex dick looks like.
I gotten so bored. I just Google random
Yeah,
things.
you have no idea what I've used my Tor browser for.
I haven't pirated anything in 4 months. It's just been strictly random searches. I've been risky clicking so much.
Yeah.
Turning on the faucet with one hand while also using it to support myself, I grab a handful of water and splash it on my face. Fuck! Expecting the water to be that cold. Regardless, the ice-cold water splashing against my face helps to snap me out of whatever bullshit my brain was putting me through.
The reflection is off.
Am I kidding? No, it doesn't. Fuck. What did that one guy in that Australian blacksmithing form say? That Austrian, sorry. That Austrian blacksmithing form say?
Inhale. Count to 4. Exhale.
Yeah.
Show me.
4. Drink a Foster's.
Kill Jester.
Go to Outback Steakhouse, have a bloomin' onion. That is weird advice, Australian man, but I think I'll do it.
Austrian man.
Then who's been offering me Foster's on the internet? Taking hold of my right crutch with my free hand, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 2.
Ooh.
As I say, I won't make you hold your breath this time. I snap my eyes open when I feel a sudden chill down my spine.
Why does she look like she's about to say Edward?
Before I can make it through the next 2 numbers, my eyes take notice of the figures behind me, making my heart drop. The mirror's reflection shows the 3 revenants surrounding me, crimson staining their angelic white wings, the beautiful amber eyes now pale and lifeless.
Does it have to be this descriptive?
Yeah, because... I mean, no, obviously they probably should have omitted some of these, but because on a complete, unabridged, no line change fanfic to mod adaptation, yes. Like, you should just let the art speak. I get it. You wanna do the thing, but like, just it's good art. Let it do the talking.
It's very good art.
Contrasting the hateful glare that haunted my dream a couple of nights ago, their stares feels cold as ice. But despite their nightmarish presence, their facial expression tells a different story. Unable to move, I can only stare at the trio of apparitions, my eyes growing heavier and heavier. Pain, anguish, frustration, sorrow, even. It's that one. Get sorrow. I eventually give in and close my eyes as the tears begin to flow. I'm so sorry, Fang. Okay, goodbye. The light returns to my eyes when I open them back up. However, all I see in the mirror is my own reflection. Tears staining my face, after expressing regret to a figment of my imagination. I need some fresh air.
Slanted.
Dutch ankles. Oh. Am I held back? Grabbing hold of my left crutch, I turn around and hobble out the door. But not before another figure stops me dead in my tracks. A figure that has haunted me before, but one I'm all too familiar with. A violet triceratops girl of short stature wearing a yellow hoodie and red boots. Twith.
Is, is he a rocket man?
I'm a rocket man. She takes notice of me, mirroring my own shocked expression. What the hell is she doing here? She didn't die? Why the fuck
No,
is this
she was
happening?
outside screaming.
I was also 90% sure she attacked me the other day, but what do you mean she didn't die? Oh, I think he's like, oh, this is just an apparition. But then he's like, wait, no. She didn't die. Why is she here? It's not real, Anon. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. Just get yourself outside and get some air. Moving as quickly, I pass by the shade of my former nemesis, but not before catching a glance of her surprise, turning to rage as she mutters to herself. Fucking bastard. He's not real, Anon. Not real. Exiting the corridor, my eyes spot the table I was sitting at. I'm only to make out Stella's face since Rose's back is turned to me. Stella sporting a look of discomfort, not unlike my own. But I can't let them see me like this. Carefully navigating through the restaurant, I do everything I can to avoid being seen by the two of them. I just need to get out of here for a second. Same as before, I get stares and funny looks from most of the tables I pass by. Judging me, inspecting me, pitying me. Passing by all the tables, I walk straight towards the front door and hit the automated door button with my elbow. I didn't even wait for the door to open all the way. I walk straight out the entrance as the cool wind blasts my face. The sensation intensified from the cold water I just splashed on my face moments ago. A group of doves fly by from above the sign and disperse into the night sky. Must have startled them by accident.
Sure wish I could have saw them before they took flight.
If only we could see them take wing. Taking it.
Fang?
Two of them! Fangs! It's Halloween! I take in a deep breath and gaze at my surroundings. The lights illuminate the streets with the absence of the sun. Taking notice of the bench next to the restaurant, I sit and attempt to collect my thoughts. A sense of relief washes over me as I take the pressure off my leg. Or maybe that's just from getting away from a crowded restaurant. Fuck. These hallucinations have been getting worse and worse, and if I'm not hearing random voices or seeing the ghosts of everyone I've heard, dealing with these fucking nightmares almost every night to the point where it's unbearable. Imagine I would have grown desensitized to this by now, considering all the shooters I've played and gore I've seen online.
It's different when it's happening to you.
To see it happen before my own eyes and have it played in my mind on repeat day after day. Torture. The only comfort I can find is in a fistful of pills or drugging myself with enough caffeine to keep me awake for days. Every nightmare, every hallucination reminds me more and more just how badly I fucked up.
You're hallucinating even more. You have to sleep.
Much I failed Fang. I can feel my eyes start to water as the misery starts to fill my heart.
Anon, are you okay?
No!
I've come here to be cute for you.
Turning my head to face the source of the voice, I see Stella standing to my right, hands behind her back with a worried expression. Not really, but I'll survive. I sigh before myself on the bench to make room for her to sit. Stella takes my movement as an invitation to sit, her concerned expression unchanged.
Are you sure? You went to the bathroom in quite a hurry, and I was worried something was wrong.
As Stella asked a question, I notice that she's less anxious than I've ever seen her. I have told Rosa about what's going on with me, but I don't want to have to spill my spaghetti just yet with Stella.
Please, spill your spaghetti with me.
I will spill my spaghetti. Yeah, I just needed some fresh air. How about you? What brings you out here? My question seemingly catches her off guard. It's clear her main focus was checking up on me and seemingly nothing else. There it
I
is.
also needed to step away for a second. The restaurant was too crowded and loud, and it was just all too much for me.
I'm about to speak, but it looks like she has more to say. Her brow furrowing and exasperation growing.
I mean, I told Rosa that I was worried it would be too busy tonight, and she just said, "Oh, it'll be fine, don't worry," you know, in her Spanish voice.
Kerb ate the bad apple, that's why he keeps dying.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
Stop eating the bad apple.
Aeon's playing other dino game.
What's that rat bastard? Is he?
He's playing Jurassic World.
That rat bastard. He's playing Jurassic World without me.
You're supposed to be playing, I almost said Fatal Frame. Resident Evil 5 with Car.
Okay, well, that's why we gotta get through this. Her voice grows with frustration as she rants about her friend's
Yeah,
decision.
so you could leave me.
I wasn't expecting Bad Apple to get shadow dropped in one day.
You still have to send me all the Stella sprites.
Yeah, I know, but when we're done, I'll do that. Also, they weren't ever really mentioned in E1 at all, ever, so I'm guessing we'll probably learn about that.
Yeah, we'll probably get some kind of mention, but I could guess that Rosa was outside when the whole thing was going down. The same with Trish. Stella could be traumatized because she witnessed it, but was able to get away.
I'm tempted to open my mouth and try to offer what little comfort I can, but that's when it hits me. He's clearly been holding in these frustrations for some time. It's better just to let her vent it all. After all, there's a time to speak and a time to listen.
Really?
That's funny.
I was like, really?
I'll give them a point for fucking saying that line in this. That's funny. But
I love Rosa like a sister, and I know how much she cares about me, but I just wish for once she would listen to me.
I do gotta say, I get it's on, but
it's Bapple.
the spaghetti line is really like cutting the emotion.
Rebelliant. And hello, Totes. What? Oh, is this, cute, angry, fuck. I'm gonna shoot Anon's other leg. Was this the one?
No, what was the one? The one was all of them, because I'm like, he's gonna love all of them. That he gets all these new Stella sprites, but I don't know if there was like, the one.
Well, I was expecting a specific hoodie one, and that's why you were like the hoodie one.
People have drawn fan art of the hoodie. Oh wait, yes. Wait, no, yes. There completely.
We haven't gotten to it yet.
There completely is the one. Actually,
okay, we haven't gotten to it yet.
There's two the ones.
There's a twos. Twos.
There are two the ones in hoodie.
I wanted to go to this really cool boba place by the mall, but she brushed it off like it was nothing. Hi, Smucker.
Now that I think about it, Stella seems to have been a little on edge all evening. I just assumed that it was just her being shy as usual. Didn't really think there was more to it than that. Is Rosa really being that pushy with Stella?
I feel like Rosa doesn't listen to what I have to say sometimes. Only what she wants me to say. What the fuck?
Do I say something now?
Do I say something now?
Do I say something now? Before I can think of how to respond, Stella's face looks surprised and quickly turns to shame.
Oh no. I said too much, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Intervene, say something.
Rosa's been nothing but nice to me, and it must sound like such an ungrateful friend to say all that.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what to make of the situation between the two, and I don't want to find myself in the middle of it. Although, with the way Stella is looking at me expectantly, it's as if she is looking to find solace with my assurance. From what she said, it doesn't seem that Stella has any ill will towards Rosa, only annoyance. Nah, I get it. I feel like she doesn't listen to what you have to say. It's pretty understandable. Honestly, I'd be frustrated too in that situation. Like that. Subtle expression softened with my words. Have you considered talking to her about how you feel? Aw, fuck. I think I said something wrong.
Well, honestly, because I don't want to do the work. And I'm not supposed to look at the Boro or I get spoiled. And I am someone who is the one who doesn't spoil himself.
I have to do it because I'm like, what
So
if
at least
one of these
someone can be surprised.
Because I'm like, what if these fuckers slip in a sex scene and I don't like...
Yeah, what if these fuckers give Stella her potassium?
Yeah.
If you would like to know about the potassium, we have a video of it.
You have to watch on Patreon because it would get flagged on YouTube.
Which is
But it's okay.
rude.
But it's okay. Everything on the Patreon is completely free. It's just a space where we can upload
It
unedited
only costs
videos.
you your dignity by saying you subscribe to the channel on Patreon.
I keep all of them free.
Which is good. I think that would be the funniest tagline. Hey, join our Patreon. Everything on there is free. It only costs you your dignity. I can't. It would be... I mean, I don't want to upset her. That's what I'm trying to say. She's the only friend I have left ever since the snooting.
That means Sage is dead. Sage is dead. God damn
That's what you
it.
get.
Stella abruptly cuts herself off with an expression that looks like she's been stabbed in the gut.
I mean, she's pretty much one of my only friends aside from you.
No, not on
and
the
I really
Boro.
only want one friend.
Not on the board. No, I have to look. I look through mod assets before we play them because we stream them on Twitch. And if someone throws in like just a full-on uncensored sex scene, then we get banned, and there's a whole fucking thing about that. Glad to know I'm not alone in that regard.
But
I will.
Hey, I wanted to ask.
What if I just wrote a version of Snoot game and I released it to make it look like it's exactly just regular Snoot game, but Sage is in it? Oh wait, that's called Encore.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you are just going to take the base game of Snoot and then write a little bit of code that inserts Sage into it. I mean, yeah, that sounds like the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's called Encore. Yeah, she doesn't know, does she? Fuck, did Rosa tell her?
If you wanted to come with me to that boba shop by the mall tomorrow.
Oh.
If you wanted to come with me by that boba...
No. Because we keep pausing between lines, but she wanted to ask.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is she asking me out? Does she know my track record?
Can we make Snoot game, but Anon is not in the game?
Just file missing at the top.
That's just Goodbye Volcano High.
It is. For some reason, with Anon's absence, the music became really good.
Yeah. It's okay if you don't want to come, Anon. I'm sorry.
Stella turns away, seemingly dejected by my lack of response. Unless I was mumbling again like an idiot. I didn't mean it like that. It just caught me off guard.
Yes. See, Schmucker has the right idea.
The only voice lines in the game are just, I'm Sage.
Perfect. We're gonna make so much fucking money.
Why would anybody want to spend time with me? Alone, no less. Wait! My words caused Stella to turn back to me, her eyes widening slightly. Sorry, it's just... I'm dealing with a lot of shit right now, and fucking on, you can do better than that. What I'm saying is that I'd love to check that place out with you.
Oh, look at this good motherfucker. And tail wrap.
One. One.
One.
We got one. Stella's face completely does a 180 as she looks. She does a 360 and walks away. Stella's face completely does a 180 as she looks the happiest that I've seen her since we were both in high school.
Really? Thank you, Anon. I'm so happy you'd want to come too.
Stella's glee is reminiscent of her old personality.
But she looks even cuter.
Before I can open my mouth, I'm suddenly hit with a blast of pressure, my mind taking a second to register Stella pulling me into a rather tight hug. Shocked by this reaction, all I can do is simply wrap my own arms around the shy Stego rather awkwardly.
See, this is why The Rock loves Stego. Okay? And I am 100% on board with Rock.
Oh, you mean JJ?
Yeah, I was saying, did I confuse the shit out of you?
Yeah, because I'm like, The Rock? Dwayne Johnson likes stegosauruses?
Yeah, Jay. Or JJ. My fucking nemesis. Oh. Oh, fuck!
And two.
Holy shit!
And two.
The biggest fucking grin on my face. we should probably head back inside. Rosa's probably worried about us by now. Whoever did these sprites gets all the money.
He's right, especially considering how I left the table. They think they fucking dine and dashed, but Rosa's like... Did I get respawned back from Umbra?
I don't know.
I did, yeah. Umbra hasn't even finished season 2.
Oh!
At the time of writing that chapter, up to episode 17 of the first season. As of right now, I'm halfway through season 2.
Well, I'm glad that they made it to season 2, though.
I do feel kind of bad leaving her all alone. Well, hopefully she's not too pissed at me. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Fucking, it looks like these two dine and dashed, but they caught Rosa, so Rosa's stuck flipping the bill. Which, I mean,
She's
she probably was
back
going to be...
washing dishes.
She probably was going to be footing the bill anyway, but still. Hopefully she's not too pissed at me.
Oh, I'm sure she'll understand. I'm all nasally now because I'm so happy.
I may be a cripple, but I'm not that crippled. Still, I reach for her hand as she helps me from the bench.
If it's okay with you, let's probably not tell Rosa about our plans tomorrow.
Probably for the best. Part of me is surprised that Stella wants to hang out with a weird schizo like me, or why she hugged me like that.
I fucking hate
wonder.
it on.
Did she? Is
I haven't
she?
watched the Monkey Wrench yet. I'll probably watch it after this.
Is she asking me out on a date?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I got to play Trish again. God, I get to play a couple of minutes earlier.
In the slanted hallway.
Leaning against the wall, I try to collect my thoughts, or what's left of them, as I wait for my boss. Or if I could even hear my own thoughts, the goddamn chatter in this place makes it impossible to do so.
Oh, dude, you missed all the Naomi.
Naomi had 2 lines. 2 more lines.
Yeah.
Seriously, what the fuck's taking this fossil so long? The way he talked to me on the phone made it sound like it was urgent. But considering how he's nowhere in sight makes it feel like he's just wasting my time. Not to mention my added concerns about leaving Reed at the apartment alone while he's high as a kite. Really hope what Mo has for me is worth it. Amidst the chaos of the restaurant, the first thing that coherently comes to my mind is my family. 3 sisters and 2 brothers, all alone. Mom is doing God knows what these days. To this day, I still hate myself for everything that went down that day. Umbra has shown up to watch the shit show or making of their project. Kerb's got hay fever, so he's screaming to make me mad. And it's working.
I'm allergic to the Mo bit.
Hey, you kids.
You want to voice Riley?
Not really. I'm busy blowing my nose.
Fine. I've seen enough Boondocks. Get the fuck out. Don't ever come back here, bitch-ass Trigger.
You gotta be higher.
I know I gotta be higher, but I'm already being high enough for Trish. I don't blame them for one moment. They all have every right to hate me for what I did. Lord knows I do. Since Mo's probably not gonna pull the thumb out of his ass and come and meet me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and freshen up a bit while I wait. I take 2 steps towards the restroom before the door to the men's room swings open. And emerging from the... Umbra, since I actually have you here...
I'm obsessed with these fucking sprites.
Yeah, who did the sprite work, because it is absolutely fantastic. And emerging from the door anxiously is some fucking skinny... Wait, is that... Anon? Ugly bald human, puke green clothes, crutch under each shoulder, and an unbroken brace on his left leg. Yeah, that's definitely him. I can only stare in disbelief, unable to move, like my feet have been bolted to the ground and my arms tied down with cinder blocks. How the fuck is he still moving? He'd be in a coma after what I did to him. Just the sight of him still moving, alive and breathing, fills me with a feeling that could only be described as raw and primal. Pure, unfiltered rage. Before I can react.
She needs to know that just fantastic fucking work, and do not blame her for not, or he, sorry. I'm far away from the monitor to try to not capture sniffles. Yeah, I had to move closer, and that's when I caught it. But let them know. Fantastic fucking job. The CGs are fucking fantastic.
That's fine, yeah. Kerb also does not take place in the community whatsoever, because...
Not at all.
Yeah. Zero interest, too. So he lives in the server vicariously through me.
Yeah.
Before I can react, he wobbles past me as if I didn't exist, but I manage to catch him mumbling something on his way. She's not reeling on. Just your mind playing tricks on. Thing to say that he mumbled shit out loud like a dumbass. Just thinking fanging and on the same sentence infuriates me. Fucking bastard. I pause briefly as I look out from the hallway to see him waddling throughout the restaurant. A thought then occurs to me. I could kill him right now. Wait for him to go outside, wait till he's all alone, finally put that bastard in the ground and out of his misery. Fuck it. I've waited long enough. Oh, hello,
man.
man.
What the fuck is this person?
It is man. The man. Before I can follow...
Man.
The man. Before I can follow him, someone takes hold of my hand, stopping me in my tracks. I turn to see a rather imposing Triceratops man in uniform gripping me by the hand tightly.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. Mo's ready to see you now.
How is Encore doing? Yeah, good question. How is Encore doing?
Trish was outside. There is actually a CG of Trish being held back by officers because she wanted to run into the building. Reed, I have no idea.
The only people we see in ending 1 whatsoever is the act is Anon and Fang, of course. Nazar's dead in the hallway. Same with
Naomi's
Naomi.
dead.
And yeah, Trish is being held by the cops.
Yeah.
So yeah, Reed, Stella, and Rosa are not in it whatsoever. Actually, I believe, and I'm just gonna say, perhaps, the reason because it's either Stella or Rosa doesn't show up is because they were late additions to the game. Ending 1 was already done by the time they decided to add. I think it was Rosa that they decided to add, but it could be Stella. Stella doesn't really do anything in the plot. She doesn't drive it forward whatsoever. She's just there. I don't know. I remember because I did Starman's trivia show and that was a question. So, like... Anyway. I turned back to the seating area to see Anon nowhere in sight. He's completely gone. God fucking damn it! Going for this fucking trigger, I would have been able to put this ape down once and for all. If it weren't for Mo, who I also have to voice. I stomped my way towards the office of my dipshit boss with furious intent, brushing off the waiter who restrained me seconds ago.
Well, I think Fang went in super early and was already there waiting, basically for her targets. I mean, Stella, Rosa, and Trish were not targets. Neither was Anon. She told Anon not to come to school because he gave her a Snickers.
I also like to think Nazar wasn't meant to be a target, but that's just my own stupid mod talking.
Who knows?
I mean, we can.
You can ask Kavanon.
You can ask Nerd.
I don't want to talk to Nerd.
I don't
do
either.
not want to talk to Nerd. I will talk to Kavanon. I do not want to talk to Nerd.
Well, Nerd's the PR person, so you probably would end up talking to Nerd regardless.
Then I guess I will never know, and I am fine with that. Be anything to not talk to Nerd.
Flinging the door open, I'm greeted with Mo's disheveled clusterfuck of an office. I saw him sitting down.
What do you mean? You said it was clean before.
It's a clusterfuck. I don't know who Ringto is, but I would like to talk to someone. Yeah, I don't know who Ringto is.
Oh, yeah.
Then again...
See, I don't know. I only know certain names. Again, it's the vicarious stuff that Jack says. So if he is, like, gaslighting me on something that goes on in the server, like, my only choice is either to believe it or not.
Why would I ever do that?
There you go.
Also, Faust also does not ever want to talk to me.
Oh, yeah, Faust. And Faust.
Yeah, Faust doesn't want to talk to me.
I know of Faust. I was meaning to write to them just to make Jack feel sad that Faust would talk to me and not to him. Even though he probably wouldn't talk to me at all. He'd be like, what the fuck are you?
I have had conversations with JJ, though, so... Well, I got one half of them.
My nemesis.
Yeah.
My, like, not nemesis. I have nothing against JJ. Only that he appears as a rock in pictures with Stella.
Faust, from what I hear from other people, is very reclusive. He doesn't really talk much in the community.
Oh, man, that's totally fair.
So, like, yeah, so I just never really had the time. Like, no, you know, so I just never talked to Faust.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. No,
I remember I wanted
to. People either.
I remember I really wanted to because I said, hey, we're writing Anonymous Sender. It's about the Puppet Pouch crew. We want to get these as close as possible, and we want to get both JJ and Faust's blessing. Because we're using basically their characters, so we want to make sure we're getting it correct. And I talked to JJ about it, and JJ was like, yeah, I don't know, you'd have to talk to Faust. And I'm like, I can't. And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, but that's totally fine.
I have talked to JJ a fair bit, though, and JJ's fun. I do like JJ. Just, yeah, no one's ever put me in contact with Faust, and... So, yeah, I never talked to him.
So hang on.
Okay.
Because we have Umbra here. I don't remember. Umbra, are you the one who wrote the fanfic, or you one who made the mod?
Both. Umbra's the writer.
Oh, both?
Both, yeah.
I have a problem with the most stuff. I just wanted to let you know. I am so sniffly right now. I don't think it'd be a good conversation. There's not, like, it's not the complete story. I can't sit here and be like, I can only say so far. So far, I am enjoying it. I just have problems with the most stuff.
I do find it funny.
I don't want a mo job. Stop asking me.
I do find it really funny, and I know we need to continue here, but I do find it really funny that now that you have pushed the story to a very visual medium, that you still leave it out every single time you describe the
so
fucking characters' outfits. And it's like, Stella was wearing this pink shirt and these colored pants, and it's like, yeah, I can see
do
that.
the sprites have the kitten slippers?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because she had the kitten slippers.
Oh, they
Or at
cheated.
least it was-
They cheated. It's her shoes.
Is there no feet?
No, but it's just her shoes.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine.
You cheated.
I'm just glad that
see
it's
you.
a full sprite, because I do like using full sprites. I want to get more into depth of field, rather than just having people, like, on one layer, if that makes sense. So I like that there's full sprites of characters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Umbra does not want bare feet. Come on, release the toes. Release those dogs.
No, she can't give them out for free. She's got to make money off that shit. How else is she gonna pay for the anime? She's watching Vinland Saga. Well, actually, she finished Vinland Saga. Umbra's watching Vinland Saga.
Yeah, but did she finish Vinland Saga before you?
She said she did. It was in the mod.
Okay, we gotta get back to the story. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours.
Bye, Umbra. Have a good day.
I spot him sitting down at his desk, about to pour himself a glass of bourbon.
I mean, I'd be down with that because I like Goodbye Volcano High.
I too like Goodbye Volcano High. It's got problems. I think that goes without saying.
I think everything has problems.
Everything does have
but
problems.
To me, it's just enjoying two cakes.
I would just very much like... I know this probably would not sound good to most people. I just very much want to see how a different cast and crew handles the same meteor.
Hey, Trish, how you doing? Thank God. Thank God it's Friday. Hey,
Cut the shit, Mo. You had Anon here, in your restaurant, and you did nothing? My words clearly take Mo back as he just gives me this wide-eyed stare and blinks a couple of times before speaking.
huh? Anon.
Yes, are you deaf? He was just in here. Mo gazes at the ceiling with contemplation while sighing, then looks down at me a couple of seconds later.
Are you sure? Damn. Guess today really is busy, huh? Anyways, you ready for that job I was telling you about?
Does this senile old fossil listen to a single word I said? Anon is here, the skinny who ruined everything, ruined worm drama, ruined my school, and killed Fang, my gay lover. Did you not hear me? Anon is sitting in your fucking restaurant after everything he's done, and all you have to say is, it's a busy day.
Look, Trish, everyone's allowed in my restaurant as long as they don't mess with the business or anything trying to have a meal.
Everyone's allowed in my restaurant to give me money. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
I'm running a fucking business here.
Yeah, you'd be a terrible business partner.
Yeah, no wonder Fang fucking shot up the school. Trying to get away from fucking you and worm drama.
Mo gives me a stern look as if I'm the one in the fucking wrong here.
I was hoping we could talk about that security job I was telling you about since Lil True has been up ass over tits lately.
I'm doing Doing Moses' voice for a long period of time is you doing Spears' voice for a long period of time.
Yeah, yeah. But see, with me doing Spears, it's just being gravelly, but with you doing Mo, you have to be all over the place.
I kinda do. The Tyrannosaurus begins rambling with his typical big apple accent, but my mind stops paying fuck. But my mind stops paying it attention. Instead, I'm filled with utter disbelief. He doesn't give a shit at all. Wasn't Fang like a niece to him? He always talked about how cool of an uncle he was, and how, because of him, our band was able to get our first live audience. But now he just wants to ignore everything that happened and let the fucking monkey who killed Fang just walk off scot-free? I'm gonna kill him, Mo. Just say the word. In the middle of my restaurant? Out in the open? Oh, I watched Primal. I watched Primal season 1 too. Kerb has yet too.
I need to watch them.
Very specifically, I sat down to watch it, and I'm like, I'm all into this, right? I think we watched the first 2 episodes together.
We watched the first or second episodes together, and then you had to leave.
And you were like, yeah, this is really good, but you need to be in a mood to watch something that has no dialogue.
Yeah.
Which is true for like 95% of the show. There's just one episode that's really
fine,
weird.
Yeah, you just need I need to, because I need to be able to sit down to watch it, you know?
Yeah. I am waiting with bated breath for season 3. I'm a little confused on how it's going to work, but I hope it's going to be good, so. Anyway. In the middle of my restaurant? Out in the open? Don't be stupid.
Stupid.
No, remember there's the one episode that's, like, in the future? It's about, like... Yeah, I know you don't know, but it's with all, like, the Englishmen. That's the single episode with dialogue.
That would make sense, though.
Yeah, there is. Because it's talking about why it's, like, the primal effect it has on humanity. Yeah, exactly. One episode out of 20 is 95%. Anyway, what fucking right does he have? You're the one who sent me after him, remember? You sent me to kill him. Why not let me finish the job? You wanted him dead? I wanted Ripley off my fucking back. Ripley? Fangs? I always love this sprite. It's just silly. It's fucking so gooberish. Ripley.
What, for Trish?
Yeah. Ripley? Fang's dad? Mo falls silent, but the stare he pierces me with says it all. Don't be a fool, Trish. Be the bigger person, quit your yapping. As if I haven't heard that shit from other people constantly. Why? Why are you so against it? Anon killed Fang, remember? No, he didn't, Trish.
He didn't.
Lucy got herself killed.
Too bad Umbra left. This makes total sense. And I understand the first part is to introduce the fact that they're talking, and, this is the second part. You already know they're talking, so now they can have this conversation. I totally get that.
I'm pretty sure Umbra also knows we throw these up on YouTube, so...
Oh, yeah. My issue with the first part was just, like, I guess the weirdness of it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna give you jobs. You can just go beat the shit out of whatever. But, I mean, you had it right that, it's Ripley's like, do something about it. He's like, sure, man, I guess. After fucking being asked 50 times. I just think the opening part could have worked a little better to get to this point.
Yeah. Lucy got herself killed. My fist clenches in response, not knowing to be mad at him dead-naming Fang or the fact that he just said Fang killed himself. I met the kid, remember? Sorry, there's no just remember. I met the kid, remember? Told him to be supportive of Lucy. Clearly, he wasn't. Don't get me wrong, he's a stupid fucking kid. He made a horrible
horrible mistake. But you can't deny that he must be hurting too, just as much as you.
He's hurting? He's hurting? After all the times he ignored them? After all the times he misgendered them? How the fuck... How he fucked us all over at the concert? How the fuck is he hurting, Mo?
Because, Trish, he was in love with her. I know he was. Just didn't show it or care.
The rage inside me reaches a boiling point. Can't take this anymore. So was I, asshole! I loved Fang, Mo. I loved them ever since the 9th grade. Loved their smile, their talent, their eyes. I had to tell them how I felt about them for the longest time, but I was scared. Scared someone as beautiful as them wouldn't think the same of me.
Trish, you're not ugly. You just got a really ugly personality.
Gotta clean that shit up, girl. Just throws a washcloth on her head.
Hit the showers.
Clean the personality. Right when I worked up the courage to finally confess how I felt, and on fucking shows up out of nowhere and ruins everything. The band. The band. The band. The band. Fang. Everything. Mo sets his glass down as he pushes himself away from his desk, looking at the ground with contemplation. That's why I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm throwing in fucks into the script now. Doesn't need more. That's why I'm gonna kill him. Whether you like it or not.
No, you're not. You know, you're not even doing it the dirtiest of jobs around here. And I don't think you want the ones who do paying you a visit, you feel me?
Mo's piercing Mo's piercing glare doesn't faze me at all. There's no reasoning with this pussy. Fang would be ashamed that they even called him an uncle. You know what, Mo? Screw you. I'm done. Turn away from him, stomping towards the door and place my hand on the handle, but before I can turn it, he calls out.
Trish, wait.
Why, asshole? Didn't you want me to leave?
This ain't what Lucy would have wanted.
I should just forget everything? Pretend it all never happened? Act like Fang never existed and just let that skinny piece of shit live happily ever after? You don't know a fucking thing about what Fang would have wanted. Leaving the door open as my eardrums filled the restaurant's ambience, drowning out whatever else Mo has to say. He even has anything left to say. Walking down the hall of the lively restaurant, I noticed the emergency exit being left open by a brick, allowing anyone to enter and exit without triggering the alarm. Yeah, wonderful. I feel like going out the main entrance and looking at any of those pompous fucks in the eye. Pushing open the door, I'm hit with a rather chilling breeze as if the November wind was sweeping me into the night. Find myself in the alleyway behind Mo's. Garbage bags scattered all around me, rats picking up the remains in search of scraps. This geezer could pay me to go do jobs for him. If this geezer could pay me to go do jobs for him, why is he buying a dumpster why is buying a dumpster out of the question? Whatever. I don't think I'll find that ape here anytime soon, so I'll probably just go home. Assuming Reed hasn't burned our apartment down, that is. Exiting the alleyway, I enter the streets, ready to check out for the night. However, a pair of familiar voices pulls me from my stupor. Have you considered talking to her about how you feel?
I can't. It would be... I mean, just don't want to upset her. It's what I'm trying to say. She's the only friend I have left ever since.
Guess he didn't leave after all. Quickly turn away to distance myself from the voices, taking cover behind the corner I just emerged from moments ago. My eyes finally spot in on the bench.
On the bench.
On the bench, about to beach. On the
On the
bench,
beach.
talking with Stella.
He's all over this beach.
That weird stego bitch from high school? You know, he was a fucking loser back then, so I can't say I'm surprised to see them together. Still remember that presentation she did about anime in sophomore year and how most of the class got detention for laughing at her to the point where she left the room in tears.
I'm a Dilophosaurus guy.
Sure, yeah. You love your
I'm a
Diplos.
Jurassic Park Dilop. Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
my
I was gonna say,
Diplos.
because you love fucking that scene Jurassic.
I fucking love Jurassic Park Diplos. Like, I know that they don't the weird frilly things. Well, from Jurassic Park was just fucking like wings. Dude took and painted it through on a fucking whatever. But I like the little.
You love the thrill.
So curious, and then he goes, "Wow!" Fucking love him. Background dino in Jurassic Park. For me and my background characters.
The Diplos are not a background character in Jurassic Park.
My guy. They
Integral
showed
to-
up once or twice. I know, but I mean, come on. It's not like the Velociraptor or the Brontosaurus or the Tyrannosaurus. It's a little thing that shows up, and then you're just like,
Yeah, and it fucks
oh,
over
look at
Ned.
this little dude, you know, and then it fucks up the guy.
He basically kills Ned, yeah.
Ned deserved it.
Ned
He
did
was
deserve it.
screaming when he was supposed to be eating, and then he got way too excited about aerosol.
And he said, nuh-uh-uh.
Nuh-uh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh.
I mean, if you can't handle it, why act like a weirdo in the first place? My thoughts are interrupted when Stella gets up from the bench, turning away from Anon. Not before this crippled monkey of a man rises and starts saying something that causes her to turn around and... Wait.
Have any of you seen the new Jurassic World? I'm just curious about one thing about it.
Okay. Here's the thing, though, Ebel. That would require people loving Dino Crisis, and while I like Dino Crisis, it's very much just overshadowed by Resident Evil.
I don't know what
Dino Crisis is wild, dude. That's a crazy fucking story. Especially the second game. The second game is about time-traveling dinosaurs.
Oh, so you mean Kung Fury.
Sure, Kung Fury.
With Triceratops.
He's fucking hugging him? Ew. Why? She'll get cooties. I'm not trying to give myself away. I have to mentally fight the urge to gag at what I just saw. Wait. Did he just ask her out? Oh yeah, that's what you were about to talk for the fucking... You were about to talk... I'd love a Dino Crisis remake, but yeah. You were going to talk about the new Jurassic World. And how
Yeah,
you don't
I
like
just...
it.
Yeah. The guy, I was screaming at the fucking TV screen like, I do not care about what's going on with the people. Show me the dinosaurs. And the question that I had was if anybody did watch it, and with the new dino, because you know they always have to have like a fucking new dino or whatever. I wanted to know if anyone else thought it was just the Cloverfield monster showed up in the Jurassic Park
Oh yeah, that's
world.
right. That's right, because we just looked at that and I'm like, that's Cloverfield.
Yeah, it's just the fucking
Clover.
Cloverfield monster. It even has the little arms.
Yeah.
It's got the big arms and the little arms.
I mean, Capcom should just remake Dino Crisis, because, like, fuck it. It's just Resident Evil with dinosaurs. And, like, the Resident Evil remakes are doing well enough. 3 is kind of meh, but you know. Did he just ask her out? What was previously disgust quickly turned to anger, spreading through my body like an inferno. Was one fucking person not enough for him to ruin? Still, it's not like there's really much left to ruin in someone like Stella.
God, you're such a bitch.
Yeah,
Fucking fuck, man.
but the two seem to be close, and I'm assuming they're closer throws at two, since she was with them both when she stopped me. Fucking bitch.
Is Faust the guy behind Judy and JJ is behind Wendy?
I think... Shit. I know Faust is the writer. Faust was the big writer of Puppet Pals. Which, when I asked JJ about getting the blessing about using the characters, he said you'd have to ask Faust. He's the one who wrote them. So, I would assume JJ is the artist. But, I guess don't quote me on that. I guess I can also check. I can just go to Snoot Boru real quick and, just check for Schizo's, like, earliest cameo. Earliest piece of work and see who did the art.
Poor car.
That's Skeleton Crew. I know, but people keep asking questions, and like it keeps coming up, so it's like, okay, we gotta talk about Wendy now.
I do love Wendy. I love voicing Wendy.
Let me just find yeah, Faust's style is the scratchy crayon one, the one that like Fully Cooley. The Fully Cooley art, and then how it's like really like scratchy like that.
Love that style.
That is Faust's art.
Oh, another reason to not talk to Faust. Because he doesn't want to talk, so
Fair enough, but he needs to know that we love his creations.
Oh yeah, 100%. If anyone who is more Faust is comfortable with can just be like, hey, they like your shit, and then he can go, okay.
Yeah, I watched the playthrough, it's fine.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
There's the original... Hold on, are these... No, these are the Dino in the Dark sprites. Hold on.
I love those sprites, too.
See if I can find the original... Yeah, here's the original sprites, but there is no artist tagged for them, because of course... There's Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. We cannot be far from the ending at this point. I'll have to watch. I'll have to watch her.
It wouldn't feel like such a slog if it was just me being able to look at Stella all the time.
That wouldn't be a stream. That'd just be you looking at photos. Since Mo's useless to me now, these two should lead me to him. Make for you fucking skinny. The ellipses. "40 minutes later in Skin Mo."
He's just pulling a gym.
Damn. Whatever he is. Can't remember the last time I ate that well. Real food for a change too, and not what passes for food in the freezer section of the dollar store. At this point, I'm feeling tempted to give her a gift basket. Although I think I see what Stella was talking about when she and I returned to the table. Rosa was not thrilled about us disappearing. "Donde está bien? You left the table in a trance without a word, not to mention how long you were gone. Something could have happened to you again." To be honest, I'm not exactly proud of what happened. I can't imagine it would put anyone's mind at ease to see their crippled friend waddle to the bathroom while mumbling to himself like a schizo. I guess I can kind of see where Rosa was coming from. "Anon, you okay?" The sound of Rosa's call snapped me back to my senses. I find myself standing at the elevator with Rosa and Stella waiting for me outside the door. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Schmucker, I can't answer for you. I don't know. Judy's just finished. I quickly move my way outside of the contraption before the door closes on me. Rosa chuckles, placing a hand on my shoulder. "It was great to see you again, Nanon. Hoping we can find the time to meet up again sometime soon. Yeah, sure, I'd be down for that again.
Hey, Rosa, would it be okay if I had a moment alone with Anon?
Hearing Stella's request, the ankylosaur turns to her with her surprised expression painted across her face. There was a hint of hesitation. However, the smile returns to her face as she glances my way.
I just want to know why they decided to make Stella French, and I probably should have asked them, bro.
Oh yeah, that's we could have just interrogated.
Why is the stego French?
No, it's the exact Stella interrogation scene. An anonymous sender, music and everything, but it's us two and Umber on the chair.
Good, I could do schizo voice, and then I would be super impressed if he shot back the entire dialogue of Paranoia Agent I wrote. I'd be alright. Fucking respect.
I'll just be in the lobby waiting for you if that's okay. Buenas noches, Anon. It's great to see you again. The two of us wait as the footsteps grow quieter until it's followed by the sound of a door opening and closing. Wait, is this game capturing any of the music? Oh no, there actually is like music playing right now. It's really fucking faint though.
You could look at a picture.
So, what's the plan? Are we gonna look at a picture?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Stella places a hand under her chin, or lower beak. In contemplation, the gears turn in her head.
I was thinking maybe we can meet there around 1. Does that time work for you?
1 in the afternoon or 1 in the morning?
Oh, that's fucking cute too. What the fuck?
Stella responds to what I assumed was an inner thought with a deadpan look while stifling back a giggle. I'm kidding. 1 sounds great. By the way, what's this boba place called again?
Oh, it's called Bubbly.
It's fucking stupid, but I believe it. Was she telling me the spot's name or a dad joke? Although judging from her sincerity, I guess it's the former.
It was exactly.
Awesome. Looking forward to checking it out. I've never had boba before.
What, you never tried it? I just said I've never had it before. Well, tomorrow we're changing that. But anyway, I probably kept Rosa waiting long enough. It's been like 3 seconds. I'm gonna go meet her downstairs, but I'll see you tomorrow, Anon.
Walking towards the elevator and pressing the down-facing button, the door opens before the cheerful Stego almost immediately jumps in. After entering the elevator, Stella turns around to face me and flashes a peace sign.
Bye, Anon.
Stella says her goodbyes as the blush on her face grows into a mixture of pink and green. I reply to her with a wave and a smile as the door closes and separates us both, leaving me alone in the halls for my derelict apartment.
Dead. She got shot in the alley.
Walking back to my room in deafening silence, I begin to fixate on what I just got myself into. I'm meeting with Stella tomorrow. The girl that I'm friends with. For some boba. Alone.
Yeah.
My mind focuses on nothing else except what I just agreed to. A big part of me is nervous since the last time I've hung out one-on-one with someone was... I was with Fang. Standing frozen outside of my door, the gut-wrenching memory hits me like a train, reminiscing of the time we spent together, both inside and outside of school. How we found a piece of ourselves in each other. And all the times we could have spent together have been a better person. Fuck, not now. I insert my key in the doorknob, trying to fixate on the inner workings of the contraption in an attempt to distract myself from my own thoughts. My hand moves the bronze-colored device as it merges with the inner workings of the door.
You took me away from my friends. You ruined our band.
I sure did. I mean, no. I turn the key as it responds with rhythmic clicking, allowing me to open the door and greet me with the sight of my shitty room.
That would be too much of an honor for you.
Entering my apartment, I immediately close and lock the door while kicking off my shoes as I hobble towards my bed almost instinctively, directed by my growing exhaustion and how I ate enough pizza to put me into a diabetic coma. With better judgment, I would avoid going to sleep again and try to find ways to keep myself occupied, but this isn't one of those times.
Bonk. Straight to the floor with me.
Yeah, to the floor. The second chance mod or the second chance fanfic? Because the second chance's mod was do we do second chances in a two-parter? Do we do that mix with another one?
I don't know, maybe.
I thought the mod was just a splinter off of
what is
the
it about?
That's the one with them on the beach after ending 2.
Oh.
I can fucking find it here.
We have part 4.
Or was that Mending
finale.
Scars?
We did it in 4 part. Oh no,
that was Mending
yeah.
Scars. Right. That was Mending Scars. Second Chances was the one where Fang was getting married to Naomi. That was a
Ugh.
was
Oh,
an
you mean
edgelord mod.
the Trump?
Yeah, it was like a
Ben
Trump
was
wedding.
officiating a Trump wedding?
Yeah, that was an edgelord shitposty one, yeah. Setting down my crutches while trying to balance on one foot, I flop onto the bed and begin to rest my eyes. It's funny to think that Rose's couch is comfier than my bed.
You want a good mod, Totes? You gotta look up gay sex with a priest.
Do you even remember what that one was?
Is that the Reed one?
No.
Oh, what's the Reed one?
The Reed one was just Reed Route.
Okay, look up Reed Route. It's so fucking funny because Reed looks so sad.
Gay sex with the priest was fucking the one where like we were like Naomi for a bit and Anon was dating Naomi. And Soul Sound apparently had to deal with that, had a hand in making that, and I fucking yelled at him because I'm like, hey, thanks for making such a shitty title. I almost got banned from YouTube. Thank you.
It's so weird that it's just like, here's a nice little mod. We're gonna call it Gay Sex with a Priest.
It's funny to think that Rose's couch is comfy to my bed. I already read this. Within minutes, I feel myself drifting to sleep, along with the blur of emotions plaguing my mind. Just in the general fear I have about my financial situation, worrying how much longer I can stand this place by relying on government handouts. Okay, no, I don't know what Second Chances is, because the only...
I'm gonna see if I can find it in the playlist.
The only Second Chances I'm aware of is the mod from Mod Jam 2, I think. 2. 3 is Halloween. 2. And of course, the guilt that still haunts me every waking moment with how I handled things with Fang. And yet, buried underneath all that bullshit, there's a part of me that's excited to see Stella tomorrow. There's a lot I don't know about other than what kind of anime she likes and, of course, the whole tarot thing with her. And judging from her blush at the elevator, I guess she's excited too. But there's just one thing I still don't know. She's asking me to hang out. Is she asking me to hang out, or is this a date? Do I What the fuck? I shoot up from my bed, startled by the sudden banging noise that woke me. Scanning my room, everything still seems to be in place. Nothing missing or broken, just a shitty, messy apartment.
Oh, sorry. I'm like going through the playlist. Did I really mean anything to you at all, Anon?
Nope. That voice. No.
Steamed hams.
I turn to investigate the intruder, and my suspicions are confirmed when I see none other than Fang sitting in the desk chair, leering at me with scorn, her eyes full of disgust. Fang,
Shut the fuck up, dweeb. I've already heard enough of your bullshit when I was alive.
Fang brushes me off with her hand as the scowl on her face grows.
Not to mention how much you let me suffer, or how you couldn't even save me.
I rise from my bed, positioning myself closer to the specter of my former girlfriend. Oh, Fang, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. Fucked everything up, and I'm so sorry. Fang's eyes glow with anger in response to my apology.
Don't give me that bullshit. I know for a fact you're not actually sorry. I don't think we did second chance. You were more worried about your precious Xrox controller than you were about me after I had the worst night of my life, remember?
He's right. I was selfish, apathetic, worst of all, a coward. And still I am those things.
No shit, Aaron.
New voice emerged from my right. I turned to see Naomi standing in the kitchen hallway, staring at me with an aura of hate that rivals Fang's.
The fact that you're moving on so quickly after meeting with Rosa and Stella just proves how little you gave a fuck about Fang. You really think making new friends will absolve you of your sins?
Fang responds with a chuckle as her scowl turns into a rather sadistic-looking
I
sneer.
hope you're happy. You were here for this. For once, I agree with this cunt. Since you're going on a date with one of them tomorrow, tell me, Anon. Are you going to treat Stella as horribly as you treated me? No. Stella's actually pretty cool.
Fuck, this is all too much. This isn't a date. Is it?
Oh, it's Nazar.
Wow. Wow, I always knew you were a fucking loser, but I didn't think it was this bad. A new voice enters the room, this one sounding far more masculine. I look back towards the hallway and see Nazar moving past Naomi with a smug look. The skinny lives in his own filth like a pig. Why am I not surprised?
He lives in his own garbage. He treats people like garbage. What do you know? He's garbage himself.
Shut up. I would never say this. Would they?
They wouldn't. Were you
But what if
planning
they
on
would?
taking Stella away from her friends and family so you could ruin her life too?
Why can't you just stay at rock bottom? No matter how much you pretend otherwise, you've always been a piece of shit. They've just left you to rot all alone.
I made a mistake aiming for your leg. Should have aimed for your face. I mean, that should honestly prove to Anon that she aimed for the leg for a reason.
She didn't aim at
Like,
all.
you know... Huh?
She didn't aim at all.
I thought she did. I thought she fucking wanted him to stay back and then just shot him in the leg.
No, she was looking out across the crowd, and Anon says Fang, and she jumps and shoots the gun by accident.
Oh.
Shooting Anon was a complete accident, yeah.
Oh.
The voice...
Fine
the
then.
voice, yeah, fun. The voices begin to rapidly overlap over each other, making it increasingly difficult to tell which words are coming out of the mouths of my tormentors. As they continue to
Really?
taunt me, berate me.
I think you can
Shame
tell
me.
which one's Naomi.
It's gone to the point where their jeers have become incomprehensible, sounding more like white noise rather
What,
than
did you
actual
leave?
words, all before completely devolving into laughter. Despite any lack of coherent speech, their presence still stabs at my heart all the same. Their taunts overwhelming my mind like a storm, breaking any steady thought and emotions inside until I notice. Oh, they bleed.
The blue.
Nazar's chest begins to ooze with a dark crimson, progressively staining his jacket. No. Fuck! Oh, no, not again.
That's so funny.
Naomi's head begins to pour with blood, adding new streaks of red to her naturally peach-colored hair.
Peach.
Pink. She's a pink head. I can feel my heart drop and my face turning white as I see my former friends turn into corpses before my eyes as the laughter grows alarmingly deranged. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I turn back to my desk chair and see Fang. The feathers begin to drop from her wings like flies, to the point where her wings are completely bare, her otherwise monochrome appearance now paired with a new shade of pink. Out of all the voices, Fang's laughter unsettles me the most. Glory of emotions evident from her facial expression.
Yeah, see, I love this image particularly because I love the silhouette over.
This is definitely Shido's work. That's definitely how Shido's draw humans, because Shido does a lot of art for devlog.
Haha!
Aha! Someone I can talk to on the regular.
Tell Shido hi.
Hate, grief, rage. The sight of it terrorizes me and breaks my heart at the same time. However, what I saw next only struck more fear into my heart. As my former girlfriend's laughter becomes more frenzied, her appearance becomes more damaged. Bruises begin to grow on her body almost instantly, her scales becoming more discolored until I noticed her amber eyes. Her amber eyes begin to leak tears of blood! Ah! Realistic eyeballs! Hyperrealism!
Yeah, hyper-realistic eyeballs!
The grotesque sight of it causes me to hyperventilate frantically as I watch my friends around me turn into corpses, puppeted by my own hysteria. Every urge in my body tells me to hide, but I don't deserve to. I did this to them. They have every right to punish me.
No.
Yes, I'm snapping out of my shell shock as the nurse Fang raises her claw, as she roars with anger.
Squirrel! That would be too much of an honor for you.
Fang screeches at me with immense fury before striking me across the face.
What's too much of an honor?
Killing him.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a mercy. Killing him would be too much of a mercy.
Instinctively, I close my eyes. But nothing happens. I open my eyes to see that the bodies of my former friends are nowhere to be found. Scanning across the apartment frantically as I rise from my bed, I begin to shudder with horror as I recall what I just witnessed moments ago. My horror quickly bubbles into anger, but now at my situation or the evidence that haunts my dreams. I'm angry at myself. Fucked up everything. I begin to fall back into my bed as I pant with an uncontrollable fury. Fuck! I cry angrily, slamming my fist against my mattress. Am I doomed to be nothing more than this? Pathetic, uncaring, horrible person. What if they're right? What if I hurt Stella and Rosa the same way I hurt them? Can't let that happen again. I will not let that happen again.
Say, okay, just, learn and grow to be a better person.
Hell yeah, I felt that ending coming.
Bapple!
Apple. Part 1.
Bruh. Ah, it's the song.
It's the song.
But really slow. I'm used to it being fucking speed metal.
Yeah.
Yep, Rangto. Mina did pharmacist. Snoot Talk.
Yeah, Snoot Talk did do really good sprite edits. I would never say otherwise.
Well, we're
Yes,
fine
this
with
is only
Snoot Talk.
yes, this is only part 1. This is chapters 1 through 3. There are 9 more chapters to be adapted into the mod.
Is this the original song, like version of this song?
This is a cover.
Okay, the original version is the speed metal, right?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
shit.
that's the one. Yeah.
Cute image. Yeah, oh, yeah.
So yes, and
there's
Umbra
apparently
even
what 12
said,
chapters, and we went
Yes.
through
3.
3.
Yes, and Umbra has said to expect more soon. At least I think that's what. Let me just double check that before I speak more.
Bad
With more
Apple's a
to-
game,
With more to follow soon.
or it's a
it's a
Toho is the
Toho.
game. Yeah, Bad Apple is a part,
You've
but
probably
Toho's a
seen
bullet hell.
Yeah,
Just letting you know.
it is a bullet hell. It is also the music video of see if we can get that up real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, we will continue sometime.
See, I've always seen the Toho characters, especially Miss fucking Crystal Wing,
We did do fishing trip.
but I knew nothing about it.
Oh, by the way, this is hold on. Hold on. It's probably actually hold on, let me switch. Does that have audio capture on? It does. This is Bad Apple, by the way. The original.
Yeah,
Sure.
the fucking speed metal version.
Yeah.
Are you playing the English one or the Japanese one?
This is definitely the Japanese one.
Okay. No, I keep hearing like bit music. Is that the original?
We'll call it. Is it muted? There's no way it's fucking. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this is muted. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well, yeah. The good news, it got recorded.
See, that's not what I want.
Yeah, and these are all like
Yeah,
just
see,
Toho
this-
characters.
Maybe what I've always heard is an actual cover. Because this is what I've always heard from it.
The internet loves this song, by the way. in this music video too.
I've never seen this video, so I've only ever had a Toho cover and then this song playing, and I'm like, God damn, they got some good fucking metal music in this game.
I was kind of interested into like trying it just to see. You know,
I mean,
like what
go
the
for it.
like what the fuck is this?
I'm kind of sad if it's just synth music and not actual metal music.
Remember, the story is that Umbra heard this song and then went, yeah, Anon and Stella.
Well, see, that's the thing I'm talking about, though, is... So, that's why when it played the song, like, because I understand the lyrics, yeah, you could hear the lyrics of it, and you're like, okay, yeah, you come up with this story. But every time someone says Bad Apple, and I'm like, the Bad Apple metal song that I've been hearing for, like, the past year? Like... That's what they listened to to get to this? Because that's the only version I've ever heard of this song. Is this fucking cover. But the problem is that when I go on my music app, it just sends me a video and it doesn't say cover. It just says Toho Bad Apple. And I'm like, oh, is this game just playing cool ass fucking metal music? But now when I looked up originals, it's all synth stuff. And I don't have anything against synth. Here.
Here.
That's the version I've always heard, or I've always listened to. Which is now that I see it's the actual video for it, I now know it's a cover. And honestly... I prefer the cover.
You now you know that this is a cover.
Yeah, now I know that this is a cover. But this is what I always think of when someone says Bad Apple.
My mouse on screen, hold on. Yeah, capture cursor, yeah. Yeah. Now Kerb knows it's a cover.
It says metal cover. You did not listen to me, did you?
You said you didn't know it was a cover at first.
Yes, because when I first heard the song, so what happens is my music app will just throw in songs during my shuffle. It's like a smart thing where it's like, you'll probably like this. We're going to throw it into your thing. It got thrown in. The description that I got was just Toho Bad Apple. Nothing about a cover. Didn't show any video, didn't show featuring Christina V, you know, didn't do any of that shit. It just said Toho Bad Apple and it had an image of the Toho characters. That's it. So when I first listened to it, and because it didn't say cover or anything like that, like other songs will, I was like, oh, so this game is like actually fucking playing like this badass fucking metal music. That's fucking dope. What? What?
What?
It sounded like you were laughing.
No, I'm watching the video. I'm
But
sitting there
now...
thinking, like, I am sitting there thinking, like, shit, wait, am I gonna get, like, in trouble for this?
Oh. But now that I looked it up, and I saw, you know, Bad Apple Original, and then it started playing, like, synth music, like, same beat, you know, same fucking shit, but I was like, oh, is the metal one not the original? And then I fucking put in metal cover, found it, well, it is a cover. You know I can go over there and beat you on screen.
I'm just
You will
watching
become the
fucking
Anon.
video. And sort of thinking, dude, Christina V is Shantae? Dude, I love Shantae.
Who's Shantae? Oh, is that
Platforming game.
But is that the purple-haired
Genie
genie
girl?
lady?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
But yeah, I like the Bad Apple Metal version. I unironically listened to it now that it is since it showed up for me. But I know nothing about Toho other than it's a bullet hell.
I'm sitting there watching this guy play guitar, and I'm like, that doesn't look accurate.
Sometimes the most simple sounding stuff looks so complicated, and then sometimes the most complicated stuff just fucking looks so simple. I'm not saying anything for the video because I'm not watching it or nothing. I'm just saying it surprises me when I listen to something complicated, especially for the drums, and then once you figure out what it is, you're like, it's so simple. Why did it take me 3 months to get this? My nose is killing me again. I am going to end this here. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
And I hope that you are back when we do the next part. And I squeal over more cute Stella. Jack has to play Final Fantasy. Resident Evil 5 now.
I do have to go play Final Fantasy 14. You're right.
I mean, you can play whatever you want. Before you do any of that, you're sending me the entire fucking folder of sprites. I demand it.
Valid file type. Yeah, I thought I
My
could send.
schmucker.
If I could send folders.
That's what
Why
I'm
can't I
saying.
not
Why can't you just send me the folder
Hold
of...
on. Compress.
Yeah, we're done with this part of the Snoot.
Yes. I am going to continue Resident Evil 5. Someone else.
Thank you.
But first I get drink. And maybe
We'll
little
get
food.
drink. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I'll figure out what I want. Maybe another quesadilla.
But
I will
might
think
heat up
of Rosa while I make it.
might heat up my lobster mac and cheese.
Damn, gonna eat both of them on the same day?
Maybe, I don't know. You like what we do around here, why not subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that fun good stuff. You can follow us on the Twitter, or you can join the Discord. Both down below. That'll be it for today. We'll see you all next time.
Yep. Bye.